live. Okay. Dude, we are picking back up with where we left off. I wasn't able to play any this weekend. I had a very busy weekend. Let's go and post in the Discord. Um, let's get blasted, dude. Let's log into the Death Knight. So, for those just joining, we finished our All Healers, All 15s challenge. And on Monday, we started a new challenge. We're going to be blasting a tank up to Mythic. Now, I am not someone who has tanked. I am a healer. So we're going to see if we can figure out tanking and not int keys and not be the problem, and see if we can slam our way up to 34, maybe 3,500 IO. Oh yeah, there's a new raid out and stuff. We aren't even level 90 yet. We have to just get blasting. I logged in just now, still can't crack a vault. Let's go ahead and let's just get blasting, dude. We have to level this character. We got to get the challenge started. I love these tank queues. That's kind of why I don't mind leveling the character on stream. It's just because the tank queues are so fast. Like, they are lightning fast. But is there a fast way that we could be leveling outside of these queues? Let's see if 12.0.7 brought us any like tricky ways to level our character. Before I do that, I need to click the YouTube buttons. I got too excited when we went live. Okay. Make sure it all looks right. And like a DPS isn't going to accept, man, I would hate to sit in that long of a DPS queue. DPS queues are crazy long. All just to deny the queue. That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Emily? How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. My wife is getting promoted, and they're having a promotion party. So today we're gonna blast it. We have all night. We aren't doing D&D tonight, so I'm just gonna go until I get tired of streaming. Yo, what's up, Bomani? What is good? Okay, we are in this dungeon. This dungeon sucks, but let's see if I remember this character. Oh god, already my keybinds aren't right, so we're gonna have to click buttons for a second. Let's put down all of our things that we know do a lot of damage. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. And then I'm gonna have to fix my keybinds. What was I playing before this? Here's of the Storm? What the heck? Am I alive? I'm still alive. Okay, we have aggro somehow still. Lovely. Alright, dude, let's blast these keys. The good thing about being a tank is that we get to control the pace of these leveling keys. And what we learned in the last stream is that I'm pretty dang tanky. I can live a lot of these crazy pools. So other than like these packs right here where we just, you know, have to open up doors and click what's in front of us and stuff. Oh my god, Ceiling Panda. Other than like all these like RP things, we can go pretty fast. So I'm definitely going to do bigger pools today. I think I'm a little bit more confident myself. So yeah, this isn't a monk. What's up, McGriddles? Yeah, it's kind of a monk if you think about it. Instead of like kicking to heal our allies, we're kicking to heal ourselves, right? Right? That's how that works, right? But no, we are tanking all the way up to Mythic. We're gonna see if we can pull it off. If I'm able to tank at a Mythic level, which is about like what is Mythic? Mythic is 3,400. So what key level? That would be like most 16s. Let's go ahead and pull everything in. Stop their casts. Mythic's a pretty solid level, right? Like for someone who's swapping to a spec for the first time, I would say Mythic's... It's a pretty good metric to shoot for, right? And we're going to see if we can push beyond it, too, by going to 3,500. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do that. But we're going to abuse these fast queues from being a tank. And hope that we can slam up these keys pretty quickly. I didn't even know that other door across the way was openable. But how's everyone doing today? 16 to 17? Yeah, I would say that's about 3,400. So what would 3,500 be? 3,500's got to be like 18s, maybe some 19s, right? Or I don't know. Am I going too high there? Gonna get one last heal off. See, we are basically a healer just for ourselves. Oh, there's not a guy in here. Why do I keep making that mistake? Is there one in here? There is. We found a snitch. We found you. So, you know, when we were playing the the Holy Priest, I kept ripping aggro from a Blood Death Knight. Like, I remember that happening on the Holy Priest. So I don't know how good Blood Death Knight's threat generation is. So that's going to be, like, a hard thing for me to learn, is, like, just how to grab threat on mobs and stuff. Like, I don't know. All 18s and 2 19s is 3,700. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So what would, I mean, it would be like 17s and some 18. We still need 2 guys. Where are the 2 guys? Is this a snitch? No, it's not. There's one right there, so we just need the one more. This place is so confusing. I have no idea what's going on. This dungeon is so long, too. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's just grab everything from in here. I'm gonna talk to this snitch. If I can, I can't. Okay. Oh, I can get rid of sleeps on myself with my racial. I can't do that while I'm in combat. Noted. Let's yoink everything in. That's the most satisfying thing about the spec, is all the gripping that you can do. Like, it's so fun. The amount of mob control that you have, just as a tank in general. Honestly, they did a good job designing the tanks in the sense that they all can control the mess out of mobs. But I definitely think this spec is pretty unique in how it does it. Because you literally say, like, get over here. Y'all know that execution from, I forget who, someone in one of the Mortal Kombat games, I think. I don't know. It's what it feels like, right? Okay, let's be killing this guy. I think we need one more snitch left, and I think we missed one. I think there's one that we, like, freed up but didn't talk to. Let's go and walk out there. I'm gonna Wraith Walk so I can move actually at a good pace. I think it's this guy right here. Yes, it is. Okay. His name is literally Rose Snitch. Scorpion. Thank you. Yeah, he shoots the claw, like, yanks you back in. That's what this spec feels like, dude. It's so cool. Watch out, don't butt pool. Can we start the boss? We can. Okay, we're gonna pull these guys to the boss. I have good threat. Let's get in there. Let's make an example of you. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how that goes for you. So these bosses are going to be, like, I know it's stupid doing leveling keys, like, it kind of sucks, but it is nice because the next season's going to start soon, right? And being able to kind of, like, just get a reminder of what these mechanics do and stuff, it's going to be good for me, I think. Yeah, let's go and fully top up. Looks like our details add-on, it was broken for me last night during raid, which, by the way, we killed the new boss on Mythic last night. Our logs were not working, but I was cranking. All I know is that I was the top heals, and I had like 200-something K heals. Like, I was blasting heals, dude. And we 4-healed it too, so to get that much healing with 4 healers, I felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. Let me make sure that I posted it in Discord, though. I think I did, right? Yeah, I definitely did. Okay, we can close Discord now. So, the reason why I wasn't able to play this guy much, if at all, over the weekend was I was working on a video for my second channel. So, I've started a second channel recently for my, like, other passion, other than, like, video games, right? And that's playing the card games, right? The fight is so boring, ADHD final boss, I know, right? It really was boring. Like, also, since they made the lines different, for whichever ad you get, like, you just look at the lines, go to where it tells you, like, that's it. But so I have a second channel where I play card games, and I just started it, so I only have a few shorts, maybe like 2 or 3 videos up. No one really watches it. Like, it's kind of like a hidden channel, it's just a passion of mine. But I edited and made a huge video for it over the weekend. Yo, I hear a Twitch noise. What was that? Was that a follow? Yo, and Slade Craven with the tier 1 sub, dude. I appreciate you so much. How are you doing? I appreciate the support, dude. It goes such a long way. I appreciate you more than I can even put into words right now. Also, I'm noticing that our satisfaction bar is very low. Someone's not working. Who is it? Who's the AFK? I don't know. But dude, I appreciate you so much for the support. Yo, what's up, Arcane Incandescence? How are you doing today? How's your week going so far? But the video that I was working on over the weekend was a video for my second channel. So I went to a Magic tournament and played like this deck that no one really plays. Like it was a deck for like a month, but then it just disappeared. Like no one plays it. But I played it and I stomped people. So I spent a lot of time editing it, and I think it's like one of the better Magic videos out there. Like I put a lot of time in editing it, right? So if you guys like card games at all, like if you like the Pokemon card game, the Magic card game, or if you just want to check it out and see what it's like, just ask. I'll tell you the channel name, and you can get in there and watch it and support my other little passion. Let's go ahead and slice these guys up. I'm going to pop Dancing Rune Weapon. I'm also going to send my Hero Talent, which I don't think we're going to be able to benefit from just yet. But yeah, we are doing this challenge, by the way. I'm not like watching a guide or anything. We're just going to like learn the buttons based on vibes, basically, right? And just like once we get our meters back showing, I'm gonna like keep track of what does the most damage, like what talents feel best and stuff. So yeah, this series is gonna be so much fun, dude. I love tanking. I just never get the chance to do it, right? Doing well. Been watching your streams on YouTube. Saw you lost a few subs during the tank push and decided to give you one more to combat it, dude. I appreciate you so much. So much. No, it's my YouTube. My YouTube is like, I woke up and I had like 12 less subs than I did before I went to bed, and the only reason why I knew the number is because I had seen it the night before. And I was like, what the heck? People really, I mean, I get it. Like, I make healing videos, so, you know, I can't expect everyone to want to watch me play a tank, but people got, like, mad, like, that I'm doing this, you know what I mean? But I think we had so much, like, we're having so much fun doing this, and I think you guys are enjoying it, the ones that come out and hang out, and I'm enjoying it, so I'm not gonna stop. You can't please everyone, you know what I mean? Kind of what I had to tell myself. But dude, just stopping in, Twitch subbing and supporting, I appreciate you more than you know. Like that is huge. That means a lot to me, man. I appreciate person. I actually don't know. Yeah, let's speed through this long dungeon as best as we can. Oh god, I get stuck on a pole as I'm saying that. Okay. Let's kick them. Do some bigger pools. Death and Decay. Let's just slice these guys up. Get behind this wall to get everything over here. Go ahead and Gorfien's Grasp. Get them all in here. And we can come out here and grip these guys. There we go. Alright, moving along. Let's kick that guy so he follows me. And tag these mobs with good threat. I think my Heart Strike cleaves. Yeah, it does when I'm in my Death and Decay. So I drop Death and Decay to grab them. And then I'm going to Heart Strike to cleave to just get more threat so they'll follow me. Looks like our rogue is dying. I wonder if he's just doing like a ton of damage. Okay, and let's get behind this wall. I don't have Gorfien's Grasp here. Let's get right here. That should LOS everything down there. I mean, there's like a wall here. I put Death and Decay down. Oh, I can't. Maybe I'm out of charges, maybe? Okay, everyone stay on the move. Stay on the move. Put that thing in. Whoa, we got knocked back. I'm not supposed to get knocked back on this spec. What knocked me back? Yeah, we are going to be doing bigger pools, so hopefully we get healers that can handle it. Like, if we can't, I'll slow down happily. Like, I'm not too pressed about it, but as much as I can, I'm going to try to be doing that, right? Speeding up these little dungeons, trying to blast up our levels. But guys, I got a little bummed out yesterday. I was, like, wondering where some of my, like, favorite streamer friends have gone. I haven't seen them go live in a while, and apparently two of my like favorite streamers for WoW have are taking breaks, and I was like, dang. I mean, they both want to focus on their mental health. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it is draining. Especially one thing, like, to peel back the curtain a little bit, one thing that like you guys don't see maybe as much is like how stressful these downtimes are. So like right now, like, yeah, 12.0.7 just dropped and there's like some things to do, but like if you think about it from a content creator's point of view, we've been going like 2 months with like what do we make a video on? You know what I mean? There's like nothing. So yeah, a lot of content creators are getting like pretty bummed right now. And it sucks. I kind of want to reach out to them and just check on them and stuff and be like, hey, everyone's going to be here when you get back. Take your time, kind of thing. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of mention that on stream today. Just be like, look, if you guys like watching some of the smaller streamers and stuff, definitely just like chat to them. Like in their chat, be like, hey, like how are you doing? Like how's the how's the mental health kind of thing? Like check on them is what I'm trying to say. Because yeah, it does get a little. It's tougher during this time of the season, you know what I mean? The mostest healer UI I've seen a tank run in a long time. Dude, that's so true. I guess, yeah, you're right. As a tank, I don't need to see I don't need to see my allies' health bar like this, right? Yeah, we definitely need to do some UI customization. We might get into that a little bit today, do a little dabbling. The thing is, I'm so used to my health bars like this. I think that when I played Brewmaster a little, I also have my UI looking like this as well. Because, like, it's just what I'm used to. Okay, the Holy Priest pulled more back here. There's nothing wrong with that, but Holy Priest might drop here. I need to get behind this wall and stat. Don't revive. I got you. Okay, let's this is chaos. We were trying to skip all this, and our Holy Priest did not get the memo, I should say. 4 fiends. Oh boy. These are a little disorient on these guys. I'm just gonna try to CC as much as I can. Now let's go back and grip these two. Stun ya. Nasala, dude, that is so kind. Hey, LB, how are things? I'm leveling Holy Priest to a 3.4k push. You're gonna love it, dude. Holy Priest is a good time. It really is. It has like a very simple minigame, but it's a very good time for sure. But I am doing good. I am doing good. Like I said, like it's a dry time of content right now for making like smaller YouTube videos. So like that has been a little bit stressful, but I've been keeping myself busy. I think the stream is doing like a lot of the heavy lifting for my channel right now, which is fine. I mean, it's like it kind of ebbs and flows on what like I put my time into. You know what I mean? But I'm having so much fun streaming. You guys make the stream so much fun, and I think these challenges. I'm so ADHD that like these challenges keep me busy and they keep me happy. So I'm very excited to do this tank push. Yeah, I was about to say aggro is about to be grabbed on these guys. I'm very excited to do this tank push, and I am just overwhelmed with like appreciation for you guys just showing up. You know what I mean? Like you guys just watching me play a tank is so like it's so cool. It's so awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, let's do can we skip this guy? I think so. Or no, I think we have to kill this guy. And then we skip the rest, right? But you know what? Like these mobs are dying so quickly. You know what? Maybe we just pull them in. Oh, they killed that golem like in an instant. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, you can jump down and walk around this little wall and jump on the stairs and skip if you wanted to. But I figured these guys have such low health pools, and that golem had like 800k. Like I might as well, you know what I mean? Like they're just gonna die at the same time anyways, but apparently not. Apparently not. Let's see. I thought you were talking about card game creators for a while and thought I was going sadder. Oh no, no, I don't know of them that have stopped, but yeah, a couple WoW streamers have recently taken breaks. Some big names in the community. The person that initially rated me when I was streaming to like 2 people, and he rated me with like over 100 viewers, and they were the most like they were so awesome. Some of you guys might still be left over from his community. But Vesperal TV, I saw is taking a break right now, and I'm like, dang, man, that stinks. Hopefully he's doing good. Hopefully the break is you know paying off and he's happy. Let's try to stack up a little bit. Let's grip these guys in, and let's get ready to take the portal. I guess as a tank, I can probably go ahead and take the portal, right? Surely, surely. Okay, now we take it. Oh, that's a disc priest. I see him in uppies over there. You can't take the portal in uppies. Dude, that shield just got evaporated. Holy. Alright, boss dead, dungeon over. We are slamming keys today. I guess not keys. You can't really call these keys, right? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing very good. Gotta go now, but I hope you all have a nice evening. I appreciate you stopping in, Emily. Enjoy your evening. Let's bounce. Let's just hop in another queue with our healer UI. Whew. But yeah, I'm in good spirits generally. In good spirits. Also, use your strat while doing the second boss in Skyreach. Okay, the wiggle strat, and it went easy peasy. Yeah, you basically shut off like one or two of the beams. It's pretty sick. Because like if you think about it, the whole mechanic is like you have to be able to heal like 200% of your ally's health bar during that beam because it does a lot of damage to each ally. But by wiggling, you're splitting it between you and another ally. So like you only have to heal both of you for 100 of your health bar, 100% of your health bar. And that basically just means that you have to do any amount of healing to that ally and they'll live it. You know what I mean? Because if you do like 1% of their health and they only take 100%, then they're living at 1%. So okay, let's make sure our healer is here. You almost got me. I like almost looked at the door. Okay, people are pulling for me. I'm waiting on the healer, man. I want to do some crazy pulls, but without the healer. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pull all this in an actual key. Orphene's Grasp is gonna have to do some heavy lifting for this fool. Press our Apex. Yeah, we definitely need to suit up our UI today because I need to be able to see my spells better. Because I keep forgetting about my Apex talent, or I'm sorry, my my hero talent, and it feels like it should be a big deal, right? But it's hard for me to know it's a big deal. I also need to show our details meters. We're gonna have to use the default damage meters. My details add-on is not working. There might be an update for it. We can check after this key. Okay, our healer is keeping us alive through this. So we might be able to do some pretty crazy pulls in this dungeon. Okay, I'm gonna go this way just because it's what I'm used to. Quick question, says Red Patch. Has Cell come back yet? I believe so. I think I think a lot of people use Cell right now. A lot of people were telling me I should swap back to it, and I never did. So I know it's still a thing. I don't know how. I think, you know, every add-on like Cell is limited in what they can do right now. Just in Midnight because they limited the stuff they can do, basically. So like a lot of what it used to be able to do, it might not now be able to do, you know what I mean? Like it's just like going to be a shell of what it used to be. But still, like it used to be able to do everything. Now it can still do a lot of things, right? I don't know, honestly, how like good it is. But I mean, it was freaking Cell, dude. Cell was such a good add-on back in War Within. Let's script this steward in. Am I still leveling? I am. We are blazing through levels, though, with these tank queues. I mean, you gotta abuse it. Like, trying to level a DPS is so annoying because you just don't get into dungeons. Oh, I didn't have a blood boil ready. Oops. You just, like, you have to wait so long to get in the keys. So I tried to level a Warlock just off-stream just to have fun with it. And, oh my goodness, that took ages. Like, I never would have finished that character. It was so long to level. I would have to do like delves or something because queuing up to dungeons and leveling a DPS that's not a strat, at all. Okay, let's keep on grabbing. Come on, pop dancing rune weapon, do some big AoE, put down that free death and decay, and just get blasting. Let's press our hero talent. Put down the next Death and Decay. I'm gonna grip the Steward in, so he follows us in here. Okay, so apparently I need to be facing the enemy to be able to grip him. Noted. Now we know. Let's just grab some guys. Might as well. Orphene's grasp everything in. Make sure we get all the threat. Make sure we're in our Death and Decay. In fact, I'm going to put a better one down. That one kind of got covered up very quickly. It was just showing incompatible for most of the season for me. Was just wondering. I know for a while it wasn't here. I would definitely like go into your like Curse Forge or whatever you use for your add-ons and like search it up. Search up Cell and see if there's an update for you. But it should be working. You know what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pull over here because I don't think we're gonna have much trouble. And now that I'm, you know, not playing a healer, I have infinite CC for these dragons. I can stun one and kick that. I can CC that. Put down AMZ. I don't know if that helps here, but it feels right. I'm gonna go and put down Dancing Rune Weapon as well. I don't have much for the Fire Spit at this point. Yeah, what's up, Isasu? Isasu, I appreciate you using the emotes. Those new emotes, I feel like I didn't announce them well enough, but we have new emotes, so make sure you guys are using the emotes. Wish I knew where to grab more of those strats. Hey, check out the stream. Emily, if you ever have a boss that you want to know, like, my strategy for, like, if you're struggling on a boss, honestly, you guys can always ask, be like, hey, I'm struggling on X, like, Emberdon. What strat do you guys, or what do you use? And I'll tell you, like, what healer are you playing? Here's what I do on that fight. Yeah, always feel free to ask things like that, for sure. I've got my Danders looking and mostly behaving like my old self profile. That is awesome, Michael. That is very, very nice. I mean, my Danders is kind of like pretty default kitted. Like, I haven't really done anything special too much with my Danders. I just made it look to where I'm okay with it, and then now I'm just rocking with it. So I've changed up some things on my Mistweaver. In Raid, I kept reapplying Renewing Mist to the same allies, like, or people that already had it, or Renewing Mist would jump under right as I go to Renewing Mist them, you know? So I wanted to be able to see my, Renewing Mist hot better, so I ended up adding a, like an overlay onto my Danders, so whenever an ally has Renewing Mist, they're a different color. And that has helped a lot in Raid. I've had so many moments where I have 20 Renewing Mists out and stuff, and I'm like, I just know that was never happening before. Like, my UI has greatly improved from that. In fact, I might release a 12.0.7 updated Danders profile for a lot of you guys, in case you want it. But, yeah, it's helped a ton. And the problem, though, is that there's some debuffs, like, that cover the Renewing Mist hot duration. So I can't really easily see how long the Renewing Mist hot is on each person. So I need to go through and like do a couple more changes with that and like move some things around. But other than that, I'm generally happy with my Danders so far.
Let's find the next relic.
I got to 14s with TRP3 being my main add-on. I've never heard of TRP3 Acerellos. Recently got a DK to 80. Maybe I can learn DK tank from this stream as well. Maybe. You might be able to learn from what I do wrong. That's big tech. But I generally learn specs quickly. You know what I mean? Like I've been an altaholic. Before I made my YouTube channel, I was like, I would spend all my free time just playing alts, like straight up. That's why I have all the healers leveled, and that's why I have all these random DPS leveled. And the reason why I was able to do that is because I would generally pick them up kind of quickly. Let's go and pop Dancing Rune Weapon and then just start hard striking. Blah, blah, or death striking. Whichever one is the one that heals me, right? Gonna grip the Steward in. Take the Shriek. Put down Death and Decay. Might be able to go ahead and pull what's in the hallway. Seems like our healer is very good about like keeping us healthy. It's a pretty solid leveling healer, I'd say. So, I think he's fine if I pull a little bit more. The thing about this dungeon is like it feels like you're kind of limited on what you can pull together, just because there's like a lot of these like little mini bosses that just like stop. You know, you have to kill them. But what we might be able to do is we might be able to pull the Woebringer in with the behemoth. This is a crazy pull, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go and send our Apex, I'm sorry, our hero talent early. And let's get to blasting. Ooh, we got a barrier. Barrier, I hardly know her. I'm sorry. Wait, does Free still have barrier? Did I play with barrier? Hold on. Did I just not play with barrier and it was there? Or was that luminous barrier? I think barrier shares a spot with uppies or something, right? Let's go and B-res them. Screw it. Okay, this is chaos. I made a mistake. I'm in purgatory. I'm in purgatory. I'm in purgatory. No, our first death. Our first death. That, I guess that poison just stacked up like infinitely on us. No. First like actual death. We died on the last stream, but it was to getting knocked off. But those poisons, I think, just got a little bit too much to handle. I really wish I could see damage meters. So let's go ahead and turn those on as we walk back. Healer says my bad. I'm gonna say no worries at all. It was a wild pull. Okay, damage. Enable damage meters. I'm sharing the blame there because that was a crazy pull. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I also didn't get the speed boost. What am I doing? I'm just waddling back. Okay. We're still topping the damage charts, dude. That's kind of funny. We didn't kill the behemoth, but we did kill the shrieker, so that's good. Can we move outside to the boss room? Okay, we're gonna kind of kite out. Going dancing rune weapon. I think there I died because I kept trying to death strike and I didn't have enough runic power. I think that's what killed me, is because I thought I was able to and I couldn't. Take that poison blade. Drop death and decay. Get that big marrow rend off. Okay, I see you. Go and move outside. Let's be kiting backwards. That poison's gonna fill up that room, but there's plenty of room out here. Okay, my priest's health bar being the same color as the enemies is kind of throwing me off. I keep wanting to grip my priest. That's not how that works. Okay, boss time. Let's do it. Oh, the undead side of Windrunner's Fire is nasty. I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, we're gonna, in these leveling dungeons, it's gonna be funny. Like, we might die some. Like, our scaling goes all over the place as we level up, and that's totally fine. It is not that deep when we die. I think it's still worth it to pull big like that, because, like, a lot of times, like, we'll live the pull, and it'll all be okay, right? Also, I didn't even press like a single defensive. There was so much I could have done to live there, but I think my allies dying kind of made my healer brain tick and be like, wait, help them, not me. I just changed my health bar a different color for Renewing Mist or Atonement or Echoes, etc. Yeah, I've only got it set up for my Mistweaver so far because that's what I raid on, and I need to set that up for like Rejuve, and yeah, Atonement would be nice too, for sure. I think that's a big tech that I've never taken advantage of, and now I will. TRP3 is a W. I've never heard of this add-on, guys. I've never heard of this add-on. Blood DK is pretty straightforward. Just one tank you can't AFK on. You need to be on top of your death strikes. Yeah, for sure. Especially once we get into keys that are actually, like, threatening us. And I know I just died, but you know what I mean. Like, the damage really starts to amp up. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty brutal. Like, this bone hack is doing nothing to me. I'm literally 100% health. But I'm gonna have to, like, wait, like, 2 ticks, then death strike, you know? Like, I'm gonna have to, like, play smart, you know? It's the roleplay add-on. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess TRP, RP stands for roleplay? Interesting. Let's hope she doesn't see her... Uh-oh. That. Can we still damage her during this? Good luck, healer. Thank God I'm not healing, am I right? Okay. Moving on. If I play with someone from Argent Dawn, my whole screen is just character backstory. Oh boy. That sounds awful. From clicking on them, it keeps me on my toes. Interesting. I have no idea. Oh god, this guy's giving unsolicited advice to the healer. Not even I'm doing that. Come on now. Oh, what dropped Death and Decay there? That wasn't me. Oh, we have another Death Knight. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, once I can grip this archer in. Let's get over here. Let's gore fiends. Do a bunch of damage. Kind of throws me off when there's a second Death Knight, because I don't know if I need to reapply my Death and Decay or what, you know? But we'll just do it because I got a free proc of it. I mean, look at that DPS. That's crazy. I mean, we're showing overall, so hold on. Maybe that's what it is. Nope, still. Oh my goodness, dude. It got even bigger, the gap. I was wondering why mobs are dying so slow. I feel like I just do a lot of our damage. Yeah, let's move along. I wonder what this warlock's gonna say to the healer. I have no idea. Yeah, we are not gonna pull extra mobs this time. We are just gonna blast through this. Run Blood Boil, drop Death and Decay. A big Death Strike off. Pop our hero talent. Go ahead, Marrow Rend. Okay, big Marrow Rend. Oh my goodness, that AoE. It hit things for like 15k. Dude, that's kind of nutty. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of damage for leveling. Oh man, this spec is so much fun. I miss tanking. I really miss tanking. I used to, so fun fact, my first main when I first started playing this game was Resto Druid. And the guild that I was in was actually my friend's guild, so I was like the noob, and he, like, everyone pitied me, and like, I mean, you can show up to raid night, like, we don't really need another healer, but you can be there and stuff. So I would, and I would just like do zero, I would literally zero parse and get like free loot and stuff, and they would hate it. But eventually I started to learn, like, and got a little better to where they started like letting me heal their keys every now and then, like any like weekly easy keys they needed. They would let me heal. But then eventually I noticed no one's inviting me to healing, not because I'm bad, like I'm sure that has something to do with it, but I noticed no one was inviting anyone into a key because the raid leader was one of the healers, and everyone, whenever they had a key, they would want him to come and heal it just to kind of like, I don't know, brown nose a little bit. So I was like, okay, that sucks. Looks like if I keep healing, I'm not going to get invited to any of our keys, and I want to play with people I know because I'm so new to this game. So what I did was I noticed that they were always queuing up and waiting for a tank. So I was like, you know what? I got this. Easy. Let me tank. So I swapped to Guardian Druid for dungeons. And at first I sucked. The first few times, like I got a few keys in like one day while no one else was playing, and like I got some practice in. And then I joined my guild's keys, and my guild wasn't super good at the time. Like, none of them were that crazy of players, you know. But still, I remember, like, we got into one of their 10s, and I was like, oh god, I've only done like a 4 yet. It probably won't be too much harder, you know what I mean? But, so we do the 10, And I run in. It's a Halls of Atonement. I run in, die immediately. Okay, we popped Lust. We wipe it. It's just brutal. Everyone's like, okay, maybe we can't do this. So we break the key down to a 9. And they're like, are you sure you're going to be okay? I'm like, yeah, I think I just, like, maybe swapped out of bear stance or something. Nope, that didn't happen. And I knew it, too. But I was like, I got this, I got this. So we ended up doing the 9. We didn't time it, but it actually was pretty close. And I pulled very conservatively and, like, was chill because, like, I'm still brand new to the game at that point and still brand new to tanking, even. So, yeah, then for the rest of that season, anytime that they needed a tank, I'd be like, I can tank it. And I would swap to bear stance just to be able to play the game. Like, it kind of sucked because, like, no one would invite me to their keys. I couldn't really push up my key level yet because I wasn't a consistent player, you know what I mean? And none of my guildies would want to let me heal their keys. So I'm like, well, I guess I gotta go tank, you know? But that's how I kind of started to tank a little bit back. This was back in Shadowlands Season 1. Like I said, I was a brand new player, like brand spanking new. But eventually, I was like, you know what? Let me start making alts. And my first alt that I made was a Windwalker monk. And I was so good at it. Like, I felt so much better at Windwalker than I was at Resto Druid at the time. So then I was like, well, hey, I can DPS y'all's keys now. And they're like, what? You DPSing? No way. And we actually had, like, a cutting-edge raider. It was kind of a big deal in that guild because it was a very chill guild. Like, we were AOTC only. But one of the guys was a cutting-edge raider that wanted to take a break and only do heroic raiding. And he was one of our DPS, and he was so good. Like, he was a very good player. I remember it was a key with him, our raid leader healing, one of our tanks, and just another DPS. I forget who was the other DPS. I remember I topped the damage charts playing my Windwalker, and they were like, okay, what the heck? But at this point, I had kind of chiseled my way onto our raid roster as a healer. So they were like, well, maybe you can come as Mistweaver. I think it's pretty close to Windwalker, right? And I was like, okay. And I remember I came to raid that next week on my Mistweaver. And that was when I first started playing Mistweaver. Sorry, I just went on a long tangent, but that's how that's how I went from a Resto Druid to a Guardian Druid to a Brewmaster to a Mistweaver. No, not a Brewmaster, a Windwalker to a Mistweaver. How's the leveling fun? It's actually not that bad. We've died once. And it was a bigger... I did pull pretty large, but I don't know. I think we let a lot of poison blades go off, and they just ticked us away. The whole party died, so... but other than that, like, it's chill. We're blasting these keys. Our healer is not here, though. I'm gonna run out of the room. Okay, now our healer's here, but they would have been locked out. So I'm gonna reset the boss. I say it didn't. See, you weren't here yet. My bad. Exclamation point. Alright, but healer's here. But yeah, it's going pretty chill. I think the queues for getting into a group as a tank are so lightning fast that we're going to be able to level this character very quickly. Quick tip for Deathstrike. It's like Master of Harmony. Okay. It's a pool that fills up within 5 seconds to get healing. Gone are the days of spamming Deathstrike. Oh, yeah, so I can't... Oh, that's so right. I forgot. Since I played Blood Death Knight again, they've changed totally Deathstrike. So it no longer just looks at the damage you've taken in the last 5 seconds. It's a bucket that fills up. Thank you for one. Thank you for telling me or reminding me. And two, thank you for putting it in Mistweaver terms. That's hilarious because that actually helped so much. Okay, our entire group got stunned there except for me, so I hate to see it. Rip Serenity Windows on Windwalker. That was the good old days. I've never played with Serenity. Back when I played Windwalker, it was I had one button that I macroed Zwin, Earth, Air, and Fire, whatever that spell's called, the one that summons your little clones, and like my trinket. Like I macroed those 3 buttons onto the same button. Oh god, we have Agent of Chaos here with the comb. And yeah, just you just press that button twice because Zwin was on the global, and it would just pop all of your stuff, and then you just like spinning crane kick, tiger palm, spinning crane kick, rising sun kick, spinning crane kick. You know, abusing their mastery, alternating spells, but trying to get as many spins off as possible. It was so much fun. So much fun. I loved Windwalker and Shadowlands. It was so much fun. Yo, what's up on my tree? Been catching your VODs. Look like you have been enjoying tanking. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. I love tanking. Like I said, I think on Monday, there's a world. It's kind of like I took a coin flip. When I first started playing this game, I was either gonna tank or heal, and I chose healing, and that's why I have a healing channel, right? But imagine the events that would have gone on in my life if I would have tanked. Like, would I have a YouTube channel? Would I be making tanking videos, you know? Or would I have made some tanking videos, no one watched them, and I quit? You know, you're like, who knows what my life would be like if I would have just made a tank first. But I'll tell you what, I love tanking in this game. It's a very good time. Now, the problem is, there's a lot that I need to do. Like, I need to change my UI to actually have a tanking UI. But our queues are so fast that, like, I feel like I don't have the time. Oh my goodness. I feel like I don't have the time to do it, you know? Now let's go and fix this. We're going to show healing as well. We're also going to show damage done overall, too. So, how do I change these? That's going to be, I guess, damage done overall, and then we're going to have healing as well. Create new window. Goodness. How do I change what they show? No. Oh, it's over here, right? Yeah, it's over here. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get Advanced Cooldown Manager set up, and then also, I'm going to keep my health bars as they are. No. What do we do? Can Danders handle tank UI? Has anyone set up a Danders frame thing for when they tank? Okay, let's see. How do I do this? I know there's a way that I can, like, I can make a profile for when I tank, right? Okay, we have a... Let me skip this ad really quick. Let's see. Hide self from party frames. Sure. Okay, I'll toggle that on. Well, I think it might work only when I'm in a party. And then... Yo, Trev G with the sub. What's good, Trev G? How are you doing? You could have been Towley in another life. I know, right? But what's good, Trev G? How are you doing? I wonder, like, how good I would have been at tanking after all this time. Okay. Man, I haven't really tinkered around in Danders in a minute. Profiles, auto layouts. No. Manage. Hold on, let me go back to what I was doing earlier. Myself from party. Let's make a new profile. Can we do that? Profiles, manage. Create new profile. LB tanking. Okay. Let's duplicate current profile, LB tanking. So now enable spec LB tanking. So when I'm in blood, we're gonna have the LB tanking. So I want to not show mine when I'm in a party, and then maybe we have like a separate one for us. Can you do that? Sorry, it's been a minute. No worries, Trev. I appreciate you stopping in. We're blasting a tank up to level 90, and then we're gonna blast it up to 3,500. Good luck with the leveling. See if I can catch a stream later. No worries, Azarellos. I just finished leveling my DH this morning, and I'm checking out the new Heroic World area. I haven't even been there, to be honest. Let's see. I don't really know how to set up what I'm trying to do. I don't know, but we can make it vertical, can't we? Horizontal. Nope. Trying to do here. Okay. Okay, you know what? We can do this later. This is an off-stream chore, okay? So yeah, I'll definitely do this later. There's something in specific that I want to set up. I just don't really know where to dig around for. But what we are gonna do is get Advanced Cooldown Manager rolling. So first I need to enable it. Man, I haven't set up a UI since the beginning of the season, to be honest. Cooldown. Enable Cooldown Manager. There we go. Okay, already just so much better. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into edit mode, and let's edit what spells we see. We can track our buffs here. Okay. Advanced cooldown settings. So what all do we need to track? I don't need to track Heart Strike, right? Yeah, I don't need to track Heart Strike. I don't need to track Marrow Rend. Blood Boil, yes. Death and Decay, yes. Our Apex, or Hero Talent, yes. Dancing Rune Weapon. All these look good. We're actually going to move AMS here. I want, like, my major cooldowns here, and then, like, my mini little shield there. Utility cooldowns. There's so many here. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Where even is that bar? That bar's kind of hidden by my frames here. Let's disable our action bars. So options, action bars, hide these. Also gonna go into my add-ons and do hide default Blizzard UI. Where is it? Okay, maybe I don't have that anymore. That's okay. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Advanced cooldown setting. Okay, what all do I need to track? My taunt? Yes. I wish that I could have a different thing. Track Marrow Rend, it'll show your Bone Shield. Well, I'm going to track my Bone Shield separately. I'm thinking. Oh, Bone Shield, not my Runic Power. I'm so stupid. You're right, you're right. So where did I put that? Oh, I just moved them down. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's put that there. What is that? I don't think I have... Do I have that? Is that a spell that I have? I don't know. So my utilities... So we have these, my kicks. Blinding Sleep. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all my CC to the bottom, and we're going to have those on a separate row. I think that should help. I think I'm also going to put my rips there, and then we're going to have, let's see, my movement spells, my taunt, AMZ. We're not going to track my B-res. But what I want here, I want that to be, let's see, 5 spells. Make these bigger. And let's do 5. Boom. Perfect. Okay. So now we have our CC on one row and our, like, utility-ish buttons on another. That's what I want. I think so. I think that's what we like. The thing is, once I get my UI, like, fully fixed, we're going to move all of our cooldowns up to where my health bars are, and my health bars are going to be over here on the side. Is my range damage that also gives Bone Shield stacks? Do I have it talented, though? Is it a talent? Deaths. I typed in death. Everything has death on it. Death's Caress? Is it just a default spell that I don't have on my bars? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think I have it on my bars. Death's Caress. Wow, okay, I don't have it keybound. What do I keybind it to? Okay, let's re-enable action bars. Okay, last thing that we're gonna have to do is we're gonna put it on C3. Yeah, that's what I used to have it on. If it's the same spell I'm remembering. So it costs a rune. Gotcha, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and check our spellbook. Make sure we have everything bound. Death Coil, I don't have bound. Do I ever press this? Huh. We'll have it bound, though. Raise Dead? Oh, that's kind of a cooldown. Put that there. I can raise 2 deads. Oh, 1 at a time, okay. Oh, wow, there's a lot of buttons I just did not have keybound. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Let's disable these. Can I macro raise dead onto something? I bet you can. Alright, let's get into another dungeon. Already I can track my cooldowns a little bit better. It's default, gotcha. I read that. But how'd you like DH? I know I have a Demon Hunter that I leveled back in the War Within. I wasn't like the biggest fan of it. I think I leveled it in tank spec, but I just had no idea what I was doing. Like straight up, no clue what was going on. There we go. Okay, that's a spell that I recognize for sure. One Dancing Rune Weapon. And let's blast these mobs. Hit our Apex talent. I'm sorry, our hero talent. You know what? If I say Apex, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, someone butt pulled the Headhunters. Okay, we can't have butt pulling all dungeon though. Okay, let's get these guys. We're level 84 now? Okay, what do we get? We get a spec tree talent. We're gonna send that into our Apex for sure. I definitely think that's the play. Our Apex seems very, very strong. It does buff our Dancing Rune Weapon window, which is like, I mean, how much do we need to buff that spell? You know what I mean? But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And let's grab that. Yeah, having Death's Caress feels right. Definitely feels right. Okay, let's move along. We just need to grab, like, what's in here in the beginning, right? Yeah, just these guys. Take that. Where did this labor come from? I wonder if he like patrols in there or something. Oh yeah, my UI is so scuffed right now. I'm gonna fix everything eventually. Like I have bars in random spots and stuff. I will be fixing that. I'm not even gonna get the soup. Keep moving. Okay. I'm Dancing Rune Weapon. Let's slam some damage. You should really not be hitting Death Coil. It's rune power needed for Death Strike. Death Coil. What is Death Coil? The thing is, I don't know these names. That's kind of the hard part. Oh, Death Coil. Yeah, so I have it keybound. I don't intend to press it. It's kind of like a if necessary, another thing that I can press from range. You know what I mean? That's kind of the why I have it on the bars. But just to have every spell have a home. But yeah, I don't really intend to press that button at all. Oh, I can just jump down. Why am I grabbing more? I forget. This is not Mythic Plus. Oopsies. Oopsies. Hey, we're actually getting beaten damage, though. That's big. What is this? Coagulopathy. Blood plague damage is increased by 40%. Okay. Don't know how I got that, but we have it. Let's hit our hero talent. Oh, I popped it too late. I was gonna Death's Decay. Our damage is very low in this group, it feels like. After this, I'm going to Dancing Rune Weapon for some damage. Go and hit it. Yeah, my UI is so scuffed. I might fix it after this fight. There's a little bit of RP. Uh-oh. We're fine. Okay. Boss is almost dead. I'm going to move these bars here to over here. That's where I track them on all my healers. Like little bars of buffs. Okay. So advanced cooldown manager. Just move these here.
But why did Murojin bring them here? The kidnapping won't stop until we get to
Okay, that should be a little better.
Follow me.
Yeah, I can track my bone shields there. I think it's better. Maybe we should move the bars here, like a little bit down to the right, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We're just going to tinker around with it, see what feels right. Also, my Pete's is showing the history tray, and I hate that.
Hex magic, using the souls of the dead in powerful magic spells. I hope this is not why they brought my kin here.
Uh-oh. I'm a bulb. Okay, big damage, big damage. Think big damage thoughts. The Scorpion's Grasp, all the casters. CC them so they can't cast. Kick, stun. Okay, one thing I've been noticing is in all these groups, like, no one is kicking or stunning. So these warriors, I wonder if people are going to actually start kicking them or stunning them, or if we're just going to let, like, all of them go off. Like, I'm kind of curious about that.
It'd be worse than we thought. How many of my people have died here?
Kind of just want to, like, walk forward and just keep pulling. Like, I wonder, our healer, yeah, our healer is kind of walking with me. Like, I think he wants me to pull more. So, maybe we do it. Let's see. I guess I can't grip that guy. Alright. Oh, got knocked up. Okay, we got some warriors, so I'm gonna hang back and just CC them. Alright, now we go. We move on. Tag those guys. Tag these guys. Get moving. Their hero talent. Okay, we have our dot on everything. Now we slam damage. We got no stragglers back there. Very nice. Let's swap to a higher health guy. I'm gonna get moving. My AoE CC's down, so I'm just gonna let them deal with that. Yeah, our healer's like running ahead of me. I think he definitely wanted me to pull more this whole dungeon. I could have. Like, we were so fine this key. Okay, I'm gonna pop Dancing Rune Weapon. I'm not gonna pull the boss though. I think that's a little chaotic. Whee! Okay. Moving along. I will say, having 2 charges of Death Advance and 1 charge of Wraith Walk makes me feel a lot less slow than I remember this spec being. This spec used to be so much slower. It was so miserable to play. No, it was to make sure your group didn't butt pull. Interesting. Yo, what's up, St. Crits? How are you doing? Oh, I forget I have this mechanic now. My team is just swapping to them and killing them, so... Okay. That's a lot of damage that could have gone to the boss, but okay. Not judging. Okay, our hero town's about to pop. And we can send a Marrow Ring, get a big slice in. Okay. Just deal with that, get it out of the way. I'm not going to do that in actual keys, because that's chaotic. That's how you get your group killed, is gripping that pool through an ally. That's crazy. Alright. Let's do this. You made a Havoc? Oh no, this is a Havoc. Yeah, you know, you don't see Havoc Demon Hunter too often. You used to see Havoc Demon Hunter all the time, though. Like, spec was so popular. What? There we go. Yeah, those shields popping do no damage in leveling keys. But this dot does. This dot will rack up on you. Alright, moving along. I need to start watching the MDI, because I wonder, like, what kind of pulls people do up to this guy, the drummer. Like, do they grab a bunch of mobs and pull them up here? Do they just grab, like, the defender and pull them up here? Like, how do those pulls go in the MDI? I'm sure you can do some crazy things with it. Okay. AFK and catch up on chats. How far are you going to go with that? So we're going to go to 3,400, but then I'm also going to try to push up to 3,500. So the challenge is going to be called 0 to Mythic, because that's what we're guaranteed to do. But I'm like 99% also just going to push up to 3,500, because I feel like 0 to 3,400... I'm jinxing myself here. I don't think it'll be like the hardest thing ever. So in order to make it like a true challenge, like, we're also going to push up a bit beyond that, you know what I mean? Keep our blood shield stacks. No! I'll let them drop off. I'll just be here. I guess, like, when Rocktool does his, like, jump around thing. Maybe I should get out of that cheese spot and like actually run up and damage them and stuff. I don't know. No, they pull everything from the other boss. Goodness. I mean, I guess do they run Mistweavers in MDI? I'm guessing they do, right? I guess pulling more just means more spinning, right? Pull everything from the other boss and bring down the drummer into the boss. With the rest, that's crazy. Bring down the drummer and then into boss with the rest. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Oh, I was running over there to the chest. Alright, next dungeon. Let's keep it moving. As long as the mobs die before the spirit intermission, you can pull whatever you want into boss. Yeah, the boss is super easy. Like, the boss is a breeze. The drummer's the hard guy. The drummer hurts, man. Okay. Keep slamming it. Is there anything from 12.0.7 that's designed to help you level? That's what I was trying to look up earlier. I'm going to say, like, 12.0.7 leveling changes, I guess. Okay. Have this over here. Okay, what happened this last reset that lets me level faster is what I'm trying to look at. Okay, our Q popped. Time walking. Time walking? Oh no, I need to be doing time walking. Okay, after this key, we're gonna start on time walking for sure. That's faster XP. Hopefully this person declines the invite. Let's check the calendar. Where's the calendar? Is this it? Is it? No. This. Okay, someone declined the invite. We're gonna leave the queue. Is time walking a thing? I see time walking here. Time walking dungeon event begins on the 30th. Is it a thing yet though? Like, so it's not. So that starts on the 30th. Dang, man. So we missed time walking and we're missing the Dark Moon Fair. Goodness. Man. Also, the praise are really good completion XP too, really. I haven't done like a prey since like the first week of midnight. If I'm being honest. Like I have not done a prey in a long time. First time delves give you mad, but yeah, like 90 something K. But I'm only gonna do a few delves. The few delves that I don't mind doing, I'll do them. Time walking doesn't begin till the 30th, yeah. Big unfortunate. Alright, first pull, we always have to test the healer. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, but... Okay, the rogue is dying to something, somewhere. Okay, oh, someone pulled that. That was not me. Once the Arcanist, it's about to cast Transcendence, or Transference, then it's going to start its channel. That's when I AoE CC. I'm also dying. What the heck? This is new to me. I need to be more aggressive with my cooldowns, my defensives. I'm sitting on all of them at all dungeon. It's like if I wanna do some like crazy pulls and like, but I'll have to pop defensives to do that, you know. Let's pop a defensive. Whoa. Kick that. I'm gonna get ready to just grip this guy. Okay, I'm actually taking damage now. I like that. It's gonna make me actually have to, like, learn, you know? Uh-oh. Can't stand in Death Swirly. Different spec, but it's still the same game. Okay, we have butt pullers galore, dude. Paladin, you gotta stop, brother. Four Fiends, all that. Everything's CC'd. Our rogue went through the beam. That's okay. Dude, that... I mean, Exterminate, it feels so good. I love this, like, hero tree. How is this not considered the damage one? Sand Lane must do insane damage. Maybe we should swap to Sand Lane and just, like, mess around with it while leveling. Okay. Pop it offensive. Do the AoE CC. Target these two as they start their casts. Kick and stun. Yeah, I think just like the patterns of mobs you have to learn as a healer. Like, I know that those Arcanists will do their transference and then go into their AoE damage channel, the Arcane Explosion. So I know, like, as a tank, I'll be able to stop those, like, if I'm on top of it. So, like, I don't know, it's just fun going into a tank. Our healer's AFK, and is the first person chosen. Yeah, our rogue passed through. Trying to help the healer out. Oh, I'm getting yelled at for pulling. His weapons are broken? Respectfully, that's not a me problem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so our rogue's weapons are broken, I think. Or something. Rogue's weapons don't break every mob, do they? Or like, what's going on? What? Surely that's not what's making him do this low of damage. He's literally doing less damage than our AFK healer. That's kind of... Yeah, that is definitely not a me problem. I didn't even notice. Yeah, he's literally yelling at me.
Don't forget to send the conduits.
I'm gonna say... Sorry. Explain like I'm 5 what I need to do. LOL. I don't really know what he's yelling at me about. That's not a checking your gear problem. For real. Like, literally, before the key, just repair your character. I don't know what to tell you. Whining in a normal is insane behavior. Yeah, it's... honestly, I expected a lot more than this, to be fair. Tanks, or Warrior says you were fine. Okay. Okay. But what's up, Rexus? I like your name. It reminds me of, Rexus, I don't know if you've ever played, my favorite game ever, but, Kingdom Hearts 2. Has anyone here played Kingdom Hearts, specifically the second one? I know if Brother Bear's lurking, I know Brother Bear's played it for sure. But Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game. The second one specifically. The first one's very fun too. Sets up the world. And the third one I never finished, if I'm being honest. We just had to wait too long for it. Like, it took way too long for it to come out. Kingdom Hearts is worth the money. Yeah, it's such an amazing franchise. It's so cool too. If you don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, basically, Disney had a little deal with Final Fantasy, and they made a game together. And that's kind of all I need to say. But one of the main characters from the second one is named Roxas. Just it's just such a beautiful game. Honestly, that's the first game where I ever cried while playing it. It wasn't because anything sad happened. It was literally because a cutscene was so beautiful. The music hit me different. If you know the song, you know the song Sanctuary from that game. Oh my goodness, you taught a Hikaru, like, ugh. Had me crying just because the pure beauty of a cutscene. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay. I don't have threat on anything, but that's okay. Pops in offensives. Healer's got to start healing that leech off. He popped an immunity. I feel like we might be pulling too much for this healer, so I'm going to start toning it down just a tad. Let's go ahead and stun the leech fail. Kill these smudges as they spawn. We're going to move on.
What a miserable display. You have all failed in your purpose.
It's like 100 or 60k. Wait, the praise give you 160k XP? Is that what you're saying? Oh, for the delve quest. Oh, wait, really? I thought we got one the other day and it was only offering 90k. Huh. Maybe I did something wrong? Maybe it just doesn't like me? Yeah, send my hero talent, so then on the next set of ads I'll be able to do a big slice. Wish I could see what's doing... Oh, I can. Blood Boil, Blood Plague. Kind of crazy how much of my damage is by pressing Blood Boil. Okay. I'm gonna save Dancing Rune Weapon for the, like, damage phase of the boss. By the way, I saw that you said something in Red Patch. Let me find it. During Rune Weapon, you have Vamp Strike the whole time. Oh, big AoE damage, Vamp Strike. Oh, that's the one where it buffs my Heart Strike. Okay, okay. So not only does the Rune Weapon itself do damage, but also the, it's buffing my spells to do even more AoE damage. Very cool, very cool. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and send it now. We're going to spam Vamp Strike. So what I probably should do is I should try to save up some runic power for before, let's go and CC that. For before I Dancing Rune Weapon, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. They call money in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, you're right. No, it's an old joke between coworkers. We came up with Sith Lord names, and it was shortly after I hit something with a forklift. Oh, God. Rexus? That's good. Whoever came up with that one, that's good. Dude, that's awful, though. Hitting someone with a forklift, that's got to be, like, a big lawsuit. That would be terrifying. Oh, so that's my... I got you. So when I play Sandlane, that's what I do. I understand now. We're on the same page, Red Patch. Go and grab these ads. Try to do some damage to him. I'm gonna go ahead and press my hero talent now, so my Marrow Rend during the phase will blast the boss. Put down that Death and Decay. Do big damage. No one, not the whole group got the memo to get in here though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think if the mage would have gotten in the cone, I think we one phase that. It wasn't a big, it was just a small tote on wheels that I hit and knocked over. Ah, gotcha, okay. But they're still, I know people who like coworkers will still give you crap about that. That's funny. Like you barely just like knock over a cup and they just like, they call you Cup Boy or something, you know? Like it just, those names stick with you too. You can't shake them off. They're with you for life.
Make sure to send them over.
Alright, we're blasting, guys. Yeah, I kind of do want to swap back to Sand Lane. I don't even know how to say it, but you do so much damage. For a tank, you do so much damage with that. Kind of crazy.
The lives that will be lost. Just trust us.
You of them all I thought would understand, Naruto. A shame that the void has corrupted.
I like this. The warriors typing just like the mechanics of the bosses and stuff.
The console is working.
All
Opening
right.
the bridge now.
I'm gonna mark myself. No, stop pulling. We can skip all this. Ugh. I'm already getting annoyed by DPS pulling for me. Now, apparently, these images, I think, do big tank damage. Because I noticed that, like, I always lose tanks. Ooh, I gripped that right as the arcane explosion started. But I always notice that we lose tanks to these guys. Which, you know, the little thing that they do on the ground, it barely does any damage. But it might do, like, additional to the tank or something? I don't know. I should know that, but I just know I fear these guys for my tank. Alright, team, come down here. I'm gonna dot up these guys, do some AoE hard strikes, and then we're pulling further. Be ready, team. Okay. Do the big AoE marrow rend. Make sure everything's tagged, nice and aggroed. Then we pull the next image. Okay. Sorry, I get quiet. Like when I'm using like so much CC and just like gotta hit this with a grip, then I gotta stun this, and then, you know, I get a little quiet. All right. Pop dancing rune weapon. Let's pop our hero talent. Put down Death and Decay. Stand in it. And blast. Do our big marrow rend. Are any of you guys leveling like a character? If you want to join in, like y'all are 100% free to do so. Like if you have a character that you've been wanting to level and you just want to skip those long DPS queues or semi-long healer queues, just, you know, send a chat, be like, hey, I'm leveling this character, could I get in? As long as you're between level 80 and 90, or between the levels of 80 and 90, 100% I'll get you in here. Dragon Redux says, hey LB, how's the U? The U is good. How is the U? But I'm doing very good, Dragon Redux. I appreciate you asking. Stopping in. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully your day's going well. Oh my goodness. Couldn't find this bald guy over here. Let's send our hero talent. I bet there's a way to stack up your hero talent faster. I need to find it though. Because I always just have to wait till it times out. You just wait till it ticks either to 40 or until it times out. Then it explodes and buffs your next marrow rend. I just need to find out how to manually stack that up myself. I feel like I'm bad at doing that. Alright, dungeon down. Dude, we are knocking these dungeons over so quickly. It wasn't big, it was just a small oh, full embraced it and added the 404 arrow to it. That's good. You have 4 characters on your account. What? Arcane, how do you only have 4 characters? Come on, get the alt army growing. What are we doing, Arcane? You need to have at least 10 alts to play this game. I'm sorry, it's a rule. Alright, we're gonna stop dungeons and do one delve just to break up the monotony. We're gonna do this delve. It's still the really fast one, so we're gonna blaze through this. This one's a good one to farm XP. It's not quite as good as the Void Storm one. That one that people would just spam the first few mobs over and over to get some quick XP. But it's still fine. Actually, hold on. This might be a bad variant of it, unless they've nerfed it. I thought Collegiate Calamity was the fast one. I didn't see the variant, though, so this actually might be bad. I remember as you're running up the stairs, you just found like 30 mobs. Yeah, this might be a different variant. You just literally kill everything. You gain okay XP. This is how I leveled my paladin, like literally almost the whole way, is I just spam this delve over and over. I do think it's the wrong variant. Okay. We'll still finish it. We can just walk around. The problem is, I don't really know this variant. Yeah, there's like a plant variant of this one where there's just like hundreds of mobs in here and you just walk around and kill them all, and that's the whole delve, is just kill all the plants. Okay, so it looks like I need these little shards though. Okay, yeah, that's this one. Just gonna tag things as we walk around. Any more shards here? Maybe upstairs? How do I get upstairs? Aha. Found ya. Get back here! I love how I'm taking no damage. Oh my gosh, Gorfine's Grasp is legitimately the most satisfying button to press. That's not true. That's not true. What would be the most satisfying button to press? Rewind? It's gotta be rewind, right? Rewind does so much freaking healing. That button's broken. Button's actually broken. You can join your druid? Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, if you're levels 80 to 89, you can join. You're level 89 DK, mind if I hop in? Not at all. Send me a message in game. My character is Hellbee Ninja, and I'm on Zul'jin. Or you can, what you could do is you could copy and paste your character's name, and I can just like find it that way. I can copy character name. Can I not die from fall damage? Dropping down here. Ooh. Okay. Get a heart strike before we lose all that healing. I don't think fall damage adds to heart strike. Now what? Now I just need to find the other wards. Okay, here's one. The other one's over there. Gotcha. Oh. Divine Toll, but which Divine Toll? Which specs Divine Toll do you think is the most satisfying? I think it's Prot Paladin. I think Holy Paladins used to be good, but Prot Paladins nowadays is just so much more satisfying. Okay, I am almost done with this delve, and I will absolutely invite you guys. You have to be the same faction to queue together. Okay. We'll check. I mean, I'm going to try to invite you guys after this. Can't find you on who list. Okay. I'll shoot y'all some invites after this for sure. This goes for anyone. If I'm going to at least try to get you guys in here if we can. We can just start blazing dungeons together. But y'all got to be able to keep up. I like to move a little quick. And now what? Now we go kill this thing down here. Oh my gosh, the thing all the way down here? No, this thing, okay. This is the delve. Let's hide behind a pillar so all that stuff LOS's. Still got some mobs from way far away. How much XP will this give me? I mean, I'm at least going to get the quest XP. But I think you get like some amount of XP for just finishing the delve, right? Okay. Pick that. Let's not pull more mobs if we can help it. Am I supposed to heal these guys? Or no, they heal me. Okay. I was like, I mean, I know I'm a Death Knight. But I don't think... we joke about us being an actual healer, but I don't think we actually are a healer, so... Unless Death Coil. I should probably read that spell again. Can you heal other people with it, or is it just you? Or does it even heal anymore? I don't know. Okay, we got 50k XP. Let's bounce. Leave Delve. Let's get you guys in here. I am not Alliance. Maybe this character is. Can queue cross faction if you have a full group. Okay, so who am I inviting? Let's see. Let's get you guys in here. Add friend. What do we got? Didn't someone type their friend? Yes, okay. Spooky. 11, 55, 0. Wait, did I mess up? I might have messed up your name. And now that I looked at it, I might have mistyped it, or like my fingers were on the wrong letters. Smoky. 550. There we go. Okay, so if the first one messed up, that one should work. And then who else am I getting in here? Someone from Moonguard. Let's get you in here. Maviara. Oh, you better be a mage. If this isn't your 4th mage, I'm gonna be upset. Gosh, bad at this. Spur. Ooh. No, it says no player or player not found. Uh-oh. Okay, we just invited. We just added. Smoky. Let's see. Alright, Decay. I like the name. Get you in here? Where you at? They can't join our group. It's oh, never mind. You're in. Okay, let's try this then. Add friend. And Ascent. You tell I'm bad at spelling. I have to make sure I'm spelling it right. 11101. You got the binary in your name. Okay, so friend request sent. 8. Then we're gonna be slamming these dungeons, guys. 86, perfect. Get you in here. It'll allow us, and then will it allow us to queue? Yo, what's up, Decay? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Join this party. You don't have enough members to queue as a cross-faction group. We need 2 more. 2 more, you're right. We need to have a full group if we're cross-faction. So I am Horde, but if we get 2 more people, a healer and a DPS. Let's see, maybe we can start a group for dungeons. Normal. Leveling. Need. Heal. DPS. We'll try it. We'll see if anyone queues up to it. And then, if not, we might not be able to. But, hey, we tried. We tried. I was about to say, how'd you miss that big crystal? I don't know if it's going to let us take level 90s. I mean, you guys are, hey, y'all don't have to join in. But, I mean, sure. But I would appreciate you if you did. But I don't know if it's going to, will it let us queue with level 90s? Or a level 90? I'm going to yell. I'm going to post in general. 1 more. Yes. Do slam. Leveling. Dungeons. Who here is clean? 80. 89. Wants. Oh, there's one. I mean, these people are like straight up queuing. Are these you guys or? Of course it lets you. Okay, we're gonna do it. I don't know if these guys know what they're queuing up to, but it's a normal murder row. Like, why else would they queue up to the group unless they knew what they were queuing up for? Okay, this might be you guys. I mean, surely a 290 Mistweaver is one of you guys, right? That's gotta be one of you. All right, let's do it. Let's see. Will it hold us back, though? Will they rip aggro from me? Or will it scale them? I have no idea. We'll find out.
We will start a ritual, but be ready. This is the lower of war. Whatever he dreams of, we must complete the trial.
Oh god. Arcane says, how do you play Boomy? Tab target and spam Moonfire. And then press Sunfire once everything's gathered. And then face roll keyboard. That's it. Yo, what's up, DMV? Dude, we are leveling. Ooh. We are leveling out a Death Knight. We've started our tanking arc, you guys. No. Hold on. Hold the compliments. Those go straight to DMV. Y'all all look so cute today. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, we are starting our tanking arc. Someone said that I don't have a big enough ego. So I think I need to start flaming my allies to get the tank mindset. And then also I think I need to bring up my weights. And I need to add like anytime someone subs, I have to do like 5 curls or something. I think we need to like really inflate the ego if I want to be a good tank. Oh, I can't grip that guy. That's very tragic. But what's up, guys? How'd the stream go, DMV? Hopefully you're doing well. Outside of streaming as well. Like, hopefully you're in a good spot, man. But it's nice to see you. Flame the healer, especially Mistweavers. You're right. You're right. If it's a Mistweaver, we flame them. 100%. Also, this guy is nuking us. Holy. Is that a big heal absorb? I don't like that. We should catch up sometime. Yeah, for sure. I know, so some of my other streamer friends have all, like, they're all taking breaks right now. Like, I think just how, late this season, like, the season's felt like it stretched on. I don't know if you feel this way too, but the season's felt like it stretched on. But, I feel like a lot of people are, like, taking breaks right now. A lot of streamers are taking breaks. So I was like, I need to check in on Vlad, see how he's doing. Gotta bounce, though. Sorry to raid and run. Almost, yeah, no worries at all, Vlad. I appreciate you so much. But welcome in, everyone. Like I said, we are doing a tank challenge now. We just finished our all healers to all 15s challenge where all 7 of the healer specs we got resilient 15 on. And now, like I said, it's our tank arc. We need to, I need to learn how to tank, learn the spec. We need to get good at it. But first we gotta level it. This is a true 0 to hero. I never do these. I never level on stream. I don't even know if I leveled my Mistweaver on stream. Mistweaver's my main. It kind of sucks this dungeon because, like, I feel like I can't do big pulls. Like, I feel like I'm kind of stuck pulling things for the, like, we have to do all this nonsense of, like, offerings, you know? Congrats on finishing that. I appreciate you, Kama. Appreciate you so much. It was fun. I think it just stretches on so long just simply because, like, we're playing 7 specs at once, you know what I mean? So now it's going to be fun to, like, really focus my time on one character. Outside of raid night, we're still raiding on my Mistweaver. We did the new raid last night. We're also progging on Mythic Lura. So, still playing my Mistweaver a ton. But mostly right now during raid. Like, I'm kind of just raid logging. Doing, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 dungeons a week. But I really just don't need gear, honestly. Like, the gearing this season's been so broken that I straight up don't need gear. It's kind of dumb. Oh, my headset died. No. Let's Scorpions. Stop those. Apply our dots so that we have aggro while I plug in my headset. No. Ooh, nice solar beam from AI. Wait. We're getting traded. Sure, I'll take the belt. I don't even know if I equip this, but I'll take it as an offering. Yes, you should always... Here's a fun fact, or I guess a tip. Whenever you're playing this game in a dungeon, you need to trade something to your tank. You need to offer them an offering so that they can play the game. We also missed 2 offerings. I don't even know what we missed. Let's just get these 2. These are 2 pretty close ones. Put this guy in. These are disorient. Nice ROP. Dot all these guys up and blast. Don't like the sound of mending tides. Can't really do anything about it. Yeah, maybe I moved my utility bar up some, but yeah, definitely we're gonna fix our UI. I'm not gonna have healer UI. The further we go into this challenge, I'm gonna make sure and swap around my UI. And I'm gonna make sure all my spells are much more visible than health bars. I don't really need to see ally health bars. Maybe if I was playing prop paladin, you can make an argument, because then I actually have like word of glory to give to them and stuff. But really, with Death Knight, all I have is like AMZ. And, like, I know when to drop AMZ. As a healer, like, I know when we need some assistance. You know what I mean? Leveling a tank, we sure are, MacFook. How's it going, MacFook? It's been a minute. Hopefully you're doing good. Of course, the healer rolls a blood death. I know, right? Well, to be fair, though, Harigor, I did do a poll in my Discord, and you guys wanted blood. So, I made the poll between Blood Death Knight and Prot Warrior. The reason why it's between those is because every other tank has a healer spec. You know what I mean? So I would have skipped the gearing and leveling process if I played any other tank, or I'm just making a tank that I already have. You know, so it just made sense. Like it made sense. Like only doing the two tanks that I don't already have leveled. You know what I mean? If they make Crest transferable again, some of my alts will be decked out straight away. I have so much, yeah, no, me too. Like some of my, or my main, just, I'm sitting on like over 1,000 crests, I'm pretty sure. Like 1,000 max crests. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if this helps, but I'm going to drop it anyways. Alright. Yeah, now that we're playing with, like, different leveled people, I've noticed my damage has definitely dropped off. And I think it's just because, the scaling's weird, you know what I mean? Let's equip that ring. Let's do a big pull here. I'm doing alright. I could let you run my 10s or 12s. Oh, kick that. So we can just gather mobs more efficiently. I'm going to target the caster there. Group them in. Let's gore fiends. I said a big pool. This really isn't anything, to be honest. Or it's kind of a whole bunch of nothing, but we do have these piercing screeches or whatever. So I'm gonna just keep these mobs. This dungeon's just really annoying. We can't really do large pools. Okay, let's dot them up. Let's keep moving. Get off a heal. Your own HP is the most important as a Blood Death Knight. I know, right? Like, we're basically a healer, but just for me, you know? It's like call an ambulance, but for me this time, you know? Okay, let's pull the mom and her bears. Just because we're a Death Knight. You know, the other day I got kind of annoyed that we have to kill the mom and the bears, her little cubs. But I'm a Death Knight. I feel like that's such a Death Knight thing to do, is to be evil, you know? I'm pulling all the mom. Like, come over here, Frostfang. Get over here. Alright. Like, I love this spec because you can stack mobs on top of each other so easily, and that's just so good. Like, it's so, like, you don't, like, really think about it too much, but, like, every spec has, like, splash damage, you know? So to be able to put every mob on top of each other, and then, like, maybe, like, your Balanced Druid gets an easier solar beam, you know? Like, it's just, it's so crazy. Let's go in Death's Advance so I can walk on ahead. I'm just gonna grab these guys. We're gonna move through the crack. Just pull some mobs. Smack them down. We can move on. Get that guy in. Thing is, like, I am not threatened at all. Like, I'm not taking, like, any damage, basically. So, like, I would love to pull more, but just the way this dungeon's designed, it's like it stifles how much you can grab at once. Very annoying. Come here. Oh, let me grab you. Very nice. And Gore Fiends, just stack it all on top of each other. Oh my goodness, dude. Gore Fiends is It's gotta be. Is Gorfine's Grasp more or less satisfying than a Prot Paladin's Divine Toll? What do you guys think? They're both up there. The sound effect of a Prot Paladin's Divine Toll is definitely up there. And then just the effect of a Gorfine's Grasp is like, it feels unmatched. It really does. The scaling is messy in these leveling dungeons. Don't believe anything that happens here. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna, like, how tanky I am, how much damage I do is, I'm not gonna, like, put any stock into it. Yo, what's up, Texidus? First time chatter. Appreciate you stopping in. Divide and Toll's Bong is too good. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to beat. It really is. I don't know, like, the bigger the pool gets, the more satisfying Gorfine's Grasp gets, you know what I mean? But to be fair, I guess that just basically means that Divine Toll for Prot Paladins is always satisfying, and Gorfine's Grasp is only very satisfying the bigger the pool gets, you know, so... I don't know, man. Yeah, I definitely think maybe Prot Paladin, that bong is just like, that. It sounds way too good. Way too good. Gorfine's Grasp is also good, but not quite there. What other spells can compete? Like, are there any spells in the game that compete? I would say Rewind from a Prez Evoker. Gotta be up there. In terms of just satisfying to press. The late shout out given. Given to Vlad, dude. Vlad's the best. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you guys stick around and hang out a bit. I like to do challenges. I know Vlad loves his, like, 0 to Mythic pushes. We are doing a, Oh, that was you, Ceiling Panda. No worries. I appreciate you doing it. I need to set up, like, an auto. I feel like there's some way I can do an auto shout-out or something. Convoke, yes, but Convoke has, like, a fail rate in terms of satisfaction. Like, if your Convoke just avoids casting the spells you need it to in the right order, it can get annoying. Or like if you really need it to like regrowth your mage and it just like waits too long to do that, it's annoying. So like, I don't know, I think that takes some off for Convoke. Now a cat Convoke though, hearing all those ferocious bites and the feral frenzies, that's gotta be up there. VDH chains are basically the same cast. True, and the VDH chains do have that like delay. And that's satisfying to like wait a bit and then grip everything. Like that's pretty awesome. So VDH chains are definitely up there too. Okay, let's pull everything. Let's go. Make sure we're getting some threat early. Got up these guys with Blood Boil. Move over here so these casters follow us. I think I can get knocked back, right? CC these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving along. I don't have any movement speed though. Okay, now I do. I was just waddling. Take that first cast. Put down Death and Decay. Ooh, Tiger's Lust. You love it. You love to see it, dude. Mistweavers are the best players. Confirmed. Okay, I'm going to Gorfine's. We're going to grip this guy. I need to grip these guys, though. Okay, that one just jumped in for me. You love to see it. I'm glad I gripped the other one and not that one. So many yellow ticks of damage. I love to see it. Yeah, I definitely need to, Oh, nice. You got level 90. Oh, nice. I definitely need to, like, reach out to some Death Knight players. Like, I wanna reach out to Metro and just, like, maybe, like, get him in a Discord call or something and just be like, give me some tips or something. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be down for that, but I feel like that would be fun. Get some tips from some Death Knight players. You have a Mistweaver, you need to pull big. Yeah, true. Very true. The thing is, like, this dungeon just, you can only pull so big in here. But, like, these last few pulls, you can go big. The thing that stops you, though, are those casters. So you kind of split those 2 bridges into 2 packs. 2, like, medium-sized packs. Because if you try to do one big pull, the casters are just going to stay back there, and it actually slows you down. So I'm doing it, like, as fast as this dungeon will really reasonably allow me to. Alright. Coming up on the final boss. By the way, anyone here, especially those of you that joined in from Vlad's stream, I'm playing with you guys. Right now we have a full group of viewers, but one of them just hit level 90, so we don't know if they're going to want to keep going with us. So, if you have a character between the levels of 80 and 89 and want to join us, just chat, post a chat. You can get in here and level with us. We are Horde, however, since we have a full group, it's letting us do cross-faction. The only thing is, I know Vlad is EU. I am NA, so if you normally can't play with Vlad because you're in NA and want to get in here, you can get in here. I can role play as Vlad. I'm not that sexy. I don't have the same stash as him. I mean, that man is just a beaut. He's unmatched. Unfortunately. Maybe one of these days. But for now, yeah, he is just absolutely unmatched in beauty. Let's drop this. Let's press our Apex. For hero talent. Dude, Marin kind of cranks damage. Did like 15k a hit. This boss is going to be fun in Mythic Plus. I feel like it's going to be really hard, though. You're really going to need your DPS to soak these guys. So that the healer can sit there and do damage. I feel like the tank's going to take a pounding on this fight. Very nice. Ooh, we leveled up, too. I'm level 85 now. Love to see that. GG. Other streamers, I appreciate you so much. Okay, so the group's disbanding. That's okay. We're gonna leave. I just now read what you said, Ceiling Panda. Sorry for the late shout out, Vlad. I mean, not Vlad. Have you done your Delve World Tour? No, we've done one Delve, and I'm not gonna do more Delves. Delves are so boring. Guessing AMS grants 2 nearby allies a shield. Okay, absolutely, we're taking that. Yeah, we're definitely taking this. Giving my allies shields. What am I, a disc priest? All right, so we did one with you guys, but we're gonna disband just because we need to have a full 5. Since gonna disband. Unfort. We only did 1, LOL. Unless you guys are Horde, then we can queue. Arcane Incandescence, are you Horde? And also Osiris. Makes your AMS a minute CD, though. Does it? Casting AMS grants 2 nearby allies a shield and reduces the duration of harmful magic effects against them by 50%. Does it? It's still 40 seconds. It's still 40 seconds. That's the other node. Okay. Oh, yeah. The one that makes it like a self-dispel. Like a diffuse magic. You are Alliance. I'm sorry. It sucks. I was like, hey, we can play together, and we only played one dungeon together. I'm so sorry. Okay, this guy is also cross-faction. I appreciate you coming in, Warrior. I appreciate you guys. That was fun, though. I kind of wish that they would remove that kind of nonsense. You know, the whole, like, Horde versus Alliance thing is supposed to be over, but it's really not. Like, we still suffer from it as players. But the NPCs don't care about the Horde versus Alliance nonsense anymore. But, like, we as players are getting punished. Alliance, but if you get 4, I can join. Yeah, unfortunately, man, it's crazy how many people are Alliance. I feel like when I first started playing this game, everyone was Horde, but now like everyone's. I think when like Liquid did their big swap, that's when I saw a bunch of players also swap. You know, I don't know. Maybe there's more to it. Yeah, I need to get better at doing this dungeon fast. I feel like this dungeon just goes on so long, and it feels like there's nothing I can do to stop it. I wonder though, am I pulling too much? Like, do I need to do this whole RP thing? I feel like you do. But yeah, this dungeon is just like, ugh, so slow. But hey, since we're out of a group with level 90s, I'm back to being broken scaling, so that's pretty awesome. Isn't there usually a snitch in here? What the heck? Ah, it's right here. Okay.
Even the void cannot withstand such raw power.
I'll just pull up the stairs.
Do what it takes to defend yourself.
I think the snitch is in the other room. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was like, how are they dying over there? It's because of that. Okay, gotcha. Try to get all the mobs CC'd. They stop casting and channeling and killing. Sun pop dancing rune weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this other door open, because this is the one that we actually need to get into. Yeah, me doing so much movement is really bad for our damage, but it's fine. It's not that deep. Maybe I should have let that summon worms go off, giving us more ads to hit. I just don't know what they do, how much damage they do. Okay. Shout out to our defensives, though. Our defensives are broken. Look at that. Oh, that's overall damage. What am I looking at? How's Blood Plague doing so much healing to me? That's kind of... Oh, wait. Where'd the snitch go? Do they move around every time you do this dungeon? They might. Yeah, okay. So it's in here this time. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's go and mark myself. Well... Alright, let's get moving. Okay, we have 3 snitches. Is there a 4th one here? No. There is one here, though. Okay, that was actually pretty quick, though. I feel like that's the quickest this little snitch phase is gone.
Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Come face me, snake.
Pull these guys down to boss.
Let's make an example of you.
Alright. Make an example of me? How, I ask. This boss is going to be crazy hard when it's Mythic Plus. I think the Fell Spray is just going to do so much, and like as a healer, it's going to be hard to like plant and heal through it. These Fellstorm guys, like if you aren't quick with it, I bet they're going to hit so hard in higher keys. Like if you don't CC them quickly enough.
Naughty little nibble.
Yeah, it's going to be an annoying boss. Also, the higher the key goes, the harder it's going to be to 1-phase this boss, or to even 2-phase. So like eventually you're going to get to such a high key level that you're going to have to lust this. You're going to have to sit on lust that whole first RP section. And then lust this boss trying to 1-phase it. Like this dungeon is going to be really annoying. I have several on my alt army, lol. I'm sure I can find a horde character to level with me. Yeah, you guys are 100% welcome to. If you guys have a horde character and you want to level them from 80 to 90, hop in here, guys. We're kind of having to either do it solo or with a full 5. right now because everyone's alliance, and I'm the one that, dude, I look like Sephiroth. What the heck? So cool. All right, what is my job? Give me an easy one. Give me the broom again. The broom is a vibe. If you have a full group, you can queue up for stuff. Yeah, the last group that we did was a full group. Oh no, I'm music. Okay, we're dancing. Luckily, I've trained for this. We did this this job with Flappy Bird, the Flappy Bird add-on as well at the same time. If you haven't seen that short, we played them both at the same time. No, I slipped. Okay. Kind of is just like a memory game. Which, I talk about this often enough, but part of the reason why I love video games so much is I used to actually be a sports guy. Like, I would literally play sports year round. Like, when one sport would end, I'd already started other sports. But I got a really bad brain injury in high school, and it made it to where I literally couldn't play sports. Like, my plan to go to college to play sports was shattered, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, shoot, now I'm stuck inside all day. What do I do? So that was when I started like really grinding video games. I first started off, I grinded Gears of War Judgment. I pushed rank 1 on the leaderboard in that game. As a high school student, I was playing with a bunch of like older people, and they could only play when they got off work, but I could play like all day long during the summer and stuff. So that was really fun. But you know, that was when I like really started to get into gaming. I grew up playing Pokemon, so like I was into gaming, but like really like grindy games that's when I started getting into them. But yeah, oh, the memory game. See, my memory's so bad. But I was like, it's kind of fun like doing these little memory challenges and like getting that memory thing, because like I don't know, my memory's a lot worse than it used to be. So like being good at that little memory dance is, I don't know, it's cool. It's cool being able to remember things again. Stormwind is just so pretty. It really is. It's such a good zone. Speaking of Pokemon, did you ever get your Metagross fixed? No, I haven't. I just haven't had the time to do something like that. You know what I mean? Like I need to just take a time, put on like a YouTube video, and just like really like research it, like how to fix it again. But it's so many little pieces. I still haven't fixed it. So sad. I'll probably fix it tonight though. Tonight I'm gonna cook, and then come up here and edit the next finale. I think the next finale is the Resto Druid one was after the Evoker one. So I'm gonna edit that tonight. Hopefully have it posted tomorrow. And then yeah, I'll probably just like watch some YouTube and fix the Metagross and stuff. Hey, put. Also DPS gotta focus the little worm dude. Yeah, I know. But you know, when it's a leveling dungeon, not everyone knows all the mechanics, but when it's a main season dungeon, I would expect people to like know the mechanics by then. If you gotta kill the worm and then you can focus the boss and those little mini games, like I don't know. I don't expect my leveling groups to know, but I will expect my, because you know by then people are gonna make guides to the dungeons and stuff and actually be watching the guides and stuff. Okay, this caster over here can hit us through walls. That's annoying. Get moving. I definitely need to get better about just pulling up to this golem. But maybe I can just pull this golem to the next few packs. Yeah, we can just LOS with all these guys. Alright, let's get over here so that we ping myself. All these casters come to us. Production on our healer, let's break that. Let's Gorfine's Grasp to the golem now that everything's here. slam some big AoE damage. I love that dancing rune weapon is like a defensive that's also sneakily an offensive. That's so cool. The big slice of a marrow rend. Let's pull the boss. How's our healer's mana? I can't really tell. Hopefully he's fine. I don't think he's had to heal much here. Send our hero talent. Still down on the axe. Your blood, fuck the healers, man. I don't mind it for me. I'm fine, you know. But it's just for the group. And I know how annoying it is to be a healer out of mana and then your tank keeps pulling. So I wanna be the tank that I want to see in my keys. You know what I mean? I definitely want to do all the things that I wish my tanks did, and I think that'll make me a better player because there are things that like I notice by healing that my tanks aren't doing, that they could be doing that would make the key go smoother and stuff. I just want to make sure I'm doing those. Do we even need to kill that boss? Gonna press our hero talent as we move. I remember this pool kind of trucked us. That last key. Get everything here. I'm gonna ping myself. The LOS. Do I have Gorfien's Grasp? I do. Pick a central target. Let's grip them. Then we can use... I need to save my grips for those blue health bars back there. One Death and Decay, and then I'm gonna use one of my grips now. Okay, we just kill this guy. Okay, someone else kicked it. Very nice. Keep on moving. Okay, let's pull to the Golem. I will not have... Really, there's nothing really to LOS on here, so maybe we just LOS on the stairs. Pull these mobs in. Thing is that they bolt my allies, and without Gorfien's Grasp, I'm kind of like... Maybe it's slowing us down, pulling all these imps. The thing is, the imps don't do that much damage. It's not that deep that they just sit there and bolt us for a while, you know? Okay, let's kick the Warlock. I'll press our hero talent. We'll do some AoE damage in just a moment. We have one of our allies way back there. The Hunter's still dealing with those casters back there, I guess. Grip the Warlock in. Press our big AoE Marrow Rend. But hey, while you guys are still here, if any of you guys like card games like Magic the Gathering, I do have a second channel that I'm starting up. It's just, right now it's just for fun, but I would love for it to be like, you know, eventually just become like a passion project that also can like kind of, basically once we hit 1,000 subscribers, then I can maybe start getting some AdSense, you know? But for now, it's just a passion project and I love it. Like, I love that channel, I love the card games. But I worked really hard on a video over the weekend for it. I'll show you guys in just a moment. I think it's posted by now. But I worked really hard on editing it. Like, spent so much time editing it, and I did really well in a tournament. So if that interests you, if you've ever played a card game or maybe are looking to get into one, I think you'll like the video. It's just me yapping about the it's basically 12 hours worth of gameplays edited down to like an hour's worth of gameplay. Plus I do like a little mini deck review and talk about the deck a good bit. And then, yeah, just talk about how the rounds went. So if that sounds fun to you, definitely ask and I'll send you that way of that video. Happily. Yeah, everyone always runs to the boss here. And then he took the gate. He took the other gate. Okay. Good luck, Hunter. You will be missed. The trick to heal Blood Death Knight is to not heal them once they have defensives rolling. Yeah, 100%. Well, especially, their defensives are so strong. Like, Blood Death Knight, like, you think of it as like, oh, they just heal themselves. But no, they do have big, powerful cooldowns. So yeah, you need to let them keep themselves up during those during those big powerful cooldowns. All right, dungeon down. I think we moved a little faster during that one than we did last murder row. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Oh, but really quick, I want to show you guys. Let me get my second channel's video pulled up just to show you guys the editing that I did. So I guess I can pull it over here. Okay. LBMTG. Look, we have 50 subscribers, okay, but LB and this little line MTG. Look it up. Go show support. Look, there's me opening some packs and stuff, but this video has no views. I worked really hard in editing it, but look at this, dude. Look at this. I made a I made like a little UI kind of to show the health total. Can you guys see it? I think you can. But look, I made a little UI to show the health totals, to even show the color of their deck and stuff. LBMTG in the middle. I don't know. I worked really hard on it, and then I edited a voiceover, cut down the footage, also tracked the life totals in editing. Like, I worked really hard on it. So definitely, if you care. Sorry to promote my second channel here, but I don't know. I worked hard on it. I'll paste it in Discord and stuff. So if you want to check it out, that's the video. Okay, let's go and queue up to another dungeon. Let me post it in YouTube chat in case there's one of you guys out there that's curious. But that's the second channel. We'll see how it grows. Right now it's at 50 subscribers. I wonder if it'll grow at all. But I also do a I appreciate you so much, Stealing Panda. I also do a short series on it that even if you don't like the card games, I think you'll find at least goofy. I tell people don't heal the DK if they have rune power. I mean, I used to say that too, but ever since the Heart Strike or the Death Strike change, I've definitely changed my philosophy. The thing is, like, a lot of healers can't help but heal the tank. You know what I mean? Like, they still do need some healing. You definitely can't let them fully rely on their own self-sustain. You would like to, but you probably shouldn't. It's just like, it's kind of a bad practice to do that, you know? I've subbed, but I haven't seen any videos in my feed. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really, oh no, these guys are in the middle of a key. LOL. Tragic. I'm better than him. Be the Death Knight. Their tank dinged 90 and then left. So now we get to join in midway through a key. You'll love to see that. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Yeah, I haven't really posted much on there lately. I've just been so busy on the streaming and editing the series and stuff. But I do want to get back to at least making the shorts more often, and then the occasional like deck guide and stuff. Because I have a lot of commander decks, and people really liked the one commander deck video that I made. Like, it has like 800 views, which for a brand new channel is good, you know. It took me so long to get 800 views on a video on my main channel even. Deck Theory, if you know, it is popular. Oh, I don't know the channel Deck Theory, but I do know a lot of the math behind, my major was basically glorified in like probability and stuff. And I took a lot of game theory classes and stuff, so I know a lot of the math behind your chances of drawing a card and stuff, you know what I mean? So like I've thought about like maybe I make a video like about that at some point. I feel like that could be a fun topic, you know what I mean? People saying math and fun, a lot of people are probably like, wait, what? But no, I think some people would enjoy that for sure. But I want to post a lot on there because it's, like I said, it's just my for fun channel at this point, but who knows? Yeah, a channel called Deck. Oh, you just mean Deck Theory. Got you. So yeah, like I want to do a lot of deck techs and stuff, like of all the decks that I've played, and kind of basically like a guide on how to play those decks. If you don't know what a deck tech is, because you know I love making a guide, and I think I can make a really good deck tech on some videos. And deck techs kind of have fallen off. I've noticed like the channels that there used to be a deck tech made for any deck that you wanted to play, but nowadays there just isn't. And I would love to be that, you know what I mean? And if I could have two channels going and stream WoW and make WoW videos while also making some, you know, some fun Magic videos, I'd be so happy. But like I said, right now, the channel only has 50 subs, and in order for me to even get paid for the ads you guys watch on it, I would need 1,000. So we're still a long way away from that, but as long as I'm having fun making videos for that channel, I don't mind not getting paid, you know what I mean? I'm having fun. That's all that counts. That's all that matters, I guess.
Help me remove the wards around the finisher.
All right. Yeah, it is nice joining into a key midway through the key. That is pretty nice. Yo, what's up, a prof? What's up, boss man? Funny that you said you finished the healer challenge and now trying out some tanks just to play a self. I know, right? We're playing the 8th healer spec at this point. Maybe my bigwigs isn't loading, but I'm seeing all the cutscenes and stuff now. Huh. Let's tag these guys once they spawn. Let's get my hero talent hit on them so it'll start charging up. And keep on moving. Hopefully our healer has spinning crane kick keybound and is talented end away of the crane. I haven't really checked that, but guess we're gonna find out. Put down Death and Decay. Let's do our big slice. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon, and I'm even gonna put down AMZ here just to help out in case the healer's struggling. This is an early AMZ. It didn't even last during the Consume Shadows, but that's okay. Let's go and Gore Fiends everything in. Stop their casts. This terror is about to go off. I'm gonna kick it. Have my stun ready as well. Really, it just takes one person to press their CC buttons if that person's a tank. Alright, let's keep on moving. Grab those guys, why not? It's another terror, though. That was probably a mistake. Stun one. Kick one. We're about to get feared. I can fear immune, though, with my racial, which is pretty cool. I know my group is so annoyed now, though. I'm gonna swap back to Sand Lane for a few dungeons. Because I'm doing a lot of damage. I'm doing 50k. Like, that's a lot of damage in a leveling key. So I wonder how much more we'd be doing if I was Sand Lane. We did not struggle on that last Consume Shadow, so I'm going to pull over to the Tyrant. Do I have Gore Fiends up? I don't. Not quite yet. Devouring Strike. Death Strike it back. Okay, I had AMS rolling, which does shield my allies. Grip one of the terrors. Let's kick it. Okay, I have double grip now. Stun that guy. Let's grip it. I gotta kill the Tyrant. Hit our Apex. Guys, I'm gonna keep calling it my Apex, but I mean my hero tree, not my Apex. I'm getting those mixed up. But my hero button is Reapers. I just keep calling it Apex because I'm so used to like Shaman and them having an actual Apex that you press, you know? But I'm gonna sit here until they spawn. I'm gonna blood boil. Press my hero talent tree again. Just follow this one. This one looked at me wrong. This guy's name is Yeah, and he's a Death Knight, and I thought his name was You. So when it said that one was targeting you, or I thought it said you, I was like, oh wait, that's weird. It's actually saying you? What? Okay, we're about to hit 50%, so I'm going to pop Dancing Rune Weapon once we do. I'm going to go ahead and hit my Hero Tree button. And that way, once the 4th and 5th ones spawn in, be able to slam them soon. Yeah. Our big slice. Going AMS. With a mini shield to my allies. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong guys, I think. It's okay. My face itches. Alright. It's the right way. Yes, it is. I'm about to have a big AoE slice ready. My Marrow Rend is about to grow into an Exterminate, I think, unless I used it. No, I used it. Oh, the enemy died that had it. And there was no other enemy for it to spread to. No. Dang, I was going to have so much damage on this pool. Okay. Get that one, stun this one. Let's grip that one. Do a big AoE slice. Okay, someone else kicked it. Very nice. Let's run up the stairs. Aggro everything. Keep on moving. Let's see. Do people hug the left wall? We will see. Okay, let's go and press our Apex. Keep on moving. Okay, they did hug the wall, so all those mobs did not get pulled. We do have 2 terrors here. I'm still gonna pull to the mini bosses. We have Dancing Rune Weapon. I had a big AoE hit lined up and ready to go. Let's AMS. I think it makes me avoid the heal absorb. It does. That's crazy. Press our hero talent tree again. Okay, let's I'm gonna go ahead and Gore Fiends everything in. A big slice. I can go ahead and start moving up, right? Let's tag everything with Blood Boil, put down Death and Decay, get some AoE ticks going. We move on upstairs. Okay. This one's been so quick, but remember, we did join in midway through.
Champion.
For leveling, Sand Lane might be better as it sacrifices survivability for damage. True.
What?
True. Wonder if, can I just sit in the mine in the circle? Might be able to. Surely as a Death Knight. Our Apex is about to pop, or our Hero Tree. Oh, we don't even drop a puddle in normal. Okay. Yeah, I can just basically AFK and soak whenever it comes over here. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Let's start blasting some damage. Okay. They're avoiding the soak. Interesting. We might be able to kill the boss before the soak avoider gets us killed. Ooh, our Mistweaver with a crackling Jade Lightning. Man, I missed the beta when that build was actually good. I mean, it was a bug, so... I mean, can you really call it good if it's only strong because of a bug? Probably not. Wish we could grip the Warlock. I just don't get, like, I understand not knowing mechanics, right? But if you've made it this far into this boss and watched all of us stand in that little circle, like, how would you still not know to stand in the circle? You know what I mean?
We have our way into the Void Storm.
I don't know.
Let us inform Lorthamar.
Alright, let's go. Ooh, groups need a tank, so we're actually going to get paid to do this key. If I can queue up quick enough, we might get paid some gold to do this key. Come on. Ooh, we need more of this. What is this called? Call to Arms Tank? Oh my god, dude, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Got Evoker and Priest done on all my healers to 3k. Friends voted on Monk next. Gotta get that leveled up and locked in. Remember, a prof, your friends might not know that this video exists, but you will. I have a guide. Oh, I appreciate you stopping in, hanging around for with a ceiling panda. Enjoy your night. But hey, prof, I have a video that is a guide on every single healer. So it's like an hour-long video, basically. But as you swap to a new healer, you can just watch the like 10-minute segment that's that healer's guide. It's literally a full-length guide on every healer. I'll show you. In case you don't know, this goes for everyone. Check out this video that I have. The YouTube algorithm, it was a little late into the season, so the algorithm didn't fully show it that much. But the people that have found the video have really liked it. Like, this video has gotten some of my best feedback to date. So, I accidentally closed YouTube chat. Give me a second. I'll post the link in chat for you guys. Yeah, people have really liked this this video. So a guide on every healer. Literally, it's like I said, it's an hour-long video, but it's basically like 10 to 15 minutes per healer. Ah, I forgot Sand Lane. You're right. Is it too late to swap? Yeah, we swap now. Plus, it's one less button for me to have to kind of like memorize and stuff. So it'll be good practice. And what if we just push all the way with the hard healers? Oh, wait, no, prof, were you the one that told me that the video made you want to do the challenge? I know someone's given me that feedback. It might have been you. Grip everything in. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Let's just start slamming these vampiric strikes. Oh my goodness, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Look at that damage, dude. We'd love to see it. Yeah, I watched it and will reference for each one I changed to. I commented on it recommending you try out Flame Shooter. I saw that comment. I meant to comment back. I need to go through and actually respond to comments, but I was going to tell you, I might. Like, I do want to do some more evoker pushing. And I do think I'll try out. I'll give Flame Shaper another shot for sure. But thank you, Red Patch. Thank you for reminding me. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I just keep forgetting. But I definitely do want to push the Presvoker a little bit more. I don't know what I want to push him to. I definitely want to push my Mistweaver to 4K. So after this challenge, we're going to push the Mistweaver. And then after that, I don't know. Grip the Steward in, grip the Hawk in. Asphyxiate that guy. That's my single target stun. I'll have Dancing Rune Weapon for the next bowl. We can go a little bit bigger. By the way, I've found a couple song like playlists on YouTube that I listen to while I stream now. It's literally the same beat over and over, but it's just like a little fast-paced like drum and bass beat, and it's such a vibe. It's such a vibe, but that's like all I listen to while I stream. Gonna pop Vampiric Blood, which I think makes me heal more and shield more. But I pressed AMS before that. That's a muscle memory I need to build. Is I need to press my shield after I press the button that buffs my shields, right? Pretty self-explanatory. But when I'm playing Sand Lane, as long as I'm on top of my own bone shield stacks, we'll be fine. But that's kind of the big downside, is you aren't guaranteed to always be at high bone shields. Maybe do keys with viewers, help them hit milestones. That would be fun. There's I forget who it is, but one of my viewers also has like a community that they run that every season, like toward the end of the season, they will do like a big event. They'll invite like a bunch of streamers. It's just the last few seasons I've just been like out of town during that week. But what they do is they basically just do viewer keys and try to help people hit like 3K or try to help people get 12s done. That kind of thing. And yeah, I just haven't been able to join into it, but I do want to start doing that each season. That's so good. Like toward the end of the season, just like help people hit 3K or little milestones and stuff, yeah. Okay, I have Dancing Rune Weapon. I kind of just want to send it on boss. Go and start pulling down.
Well now, that dragon hawk seems to have stolen my heart. She won't let you close without a fight.
Oh, the N+ player goes to collect % in a leveling dungeon. I guess we all have done that. I know, right? Well, to be fair, those little guys, they have such little health that they would die super quick anyways, but I think it's like it's just additional XP, right? Like, I feel like there's no reason not to pull those. Also, my advanced cooldown manager is breaking. Oh! Because Sand Lane gives me an additional button to track. What is it giving me? Or did it just add my racial this bar? No, it added Vamp Strike or Heart Strike. That's what it is. Okay. I need to move that up here so that it doesn't break my UI. Maybe we do just track Vamp and or Heart Strike and Death Strike. And Marrow Rend, sorry, not Death Strike. Man, I didn't even pop Dancing Rune Weapon. What am I doing? Okay, let's
She reminds me of Arisa. My sister was also ferocity itself if her family was threatened.
move Heart Strike
Let's
up
find the
here.
next relic.
Yeah, that should fix it for now. Also, now that I'm looking at my UI, the Pete's defensive history trays are bothering me.
Sylvanas didn't ask to be Ranger General, but she gave everything to the task, including her life.
Come on. Ray. Disable history tray. There we go. So now that like extra line of random icons won't be there. I miss Engulf. Yeah, me too. Engulf was really cool, but I really do like modern Flame Shaper. I think it's really cool. It's just like bonus breath damage and healing like all the time, more breaths. Like it's just really cool. It makes it a lot more fun to play, I'll admit. But Engulf was really cool. The thing about Engulf is that it just made the raid scaling so hard to do, you know? Like, it seemed really hard to scale Presovoker's raid healing during that. Let's go and pop Dancing Rune Weapon, do some damage. Orphean's Grasp. Get out of the swirly. Our AoE CC. Take that. Steward in. Up AMS. Okay. We live. Press Mara Rin before I start running down. I think we can pull to the Shrieker again. I think that was just a fluke, that time we died. I mean, these apothecaries get really annoying. But let's see, I don't have my AoE CC, but I do have 2 grips for them. Grip 1, I'm gonna stun it now. I have AMS, and now AMS is helping my allies too. Let's kick the Shriek. Oh yeah, we definitely could have lived that last time. I also didn't pop any defensives here, which I definitely should have. Alright. We're cruising. Cruising. I don't remember if I said that in the comment, but you, Vlad, Cussy, etc. Definitely have made me want to try that challenge out. Dude, that's awesome. I know a lot of people have said that, like, just seeing others do the challenge makes it look like a fun thing to do. And it is. Like, the challenge is fun. That's why I do it every tier. I have fun while doing it. But I definitely think those of you that try out, like, some kind of push challenge, like, any kind of Mythic Plus challenge, you end up enjoying them. So it's really cool to like hear that you guys are trying the challenge because you see me do it, you know? I think that's so interesting. Very cool. But a lot of people also tell me that they played Mistweaver because they saw me playing Mistweaver and thought it looked fun and just saw how passionate I am about the spec and stuff. And that's so cool, like, to encourage people to play the most fun spec in the game. Like, that just makes me happy, you know? Because a lot of people, they'll keep themselves from trying it, and then the moment they try it, they fall in love. And it's like, yeah, it's because it's that fun. Like, I'm not just calling it the most fun spec for nothing, you know? I need to make my cursor bigger when I tank. My cursor becomes much more important to know who I'm targeting and stuff. So I definitely would like for it to be larger so I don't lose it on my screen as much, you know? Maybe I can fix that in the settings. Let's see. Options. Cursor? Cursor size.
Come, we have one more relic.
Okay. Okay. Big hands, you know what that means? I don't know what that means, guys. Come on. I don't think anyone knows what that means. Why did I say it then? Why do I talk? I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna redeem an IRL voice ban on myself. Grip this archer in. I'm gonna do one last grip once we turn this corner. Very nice. Okay, now let's gore fiends. Let's blast. Let's pop dancing rune weapon. We have a bunch of stacks of our bone shield. I think dancing rune weapon, unless they've changed it, pretty sure it also gives you a bunch of stacks of bone shield. Oh no. Oh, nice. It got caught on the corner. Love to see that. Yeah, that was our big damage pool. Move along. Yo, what's up, Eric? I'm just gonna call you Eric. Every time you join in, I always say your full name. You know what? What's up, Banana Fofana Eric? How are you doing? The Blood Death Knight's actually going pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's clicking. The thing is you never really know how well it's clicking until you get out of these leveling dungeons. They're so easy that it can get you tricked into thinking you're much better than you are, you know what I mean? I think that's a big part of why tank ego is a thing, right? Because these tanks, they level and they're so broken during leveling, and then they make it out of leveling and they're not so broken, you know? So as long as we understand that coming out of leveling phase, we should be okay. But for the time being, it's going very well. All right. Windrunner's actually not that long. It seems a lot quicker than, like, you do a lot of movement because you have to do like a bunch of spirals and stuff, but the dungeon itself doesn't take that long. Oh my goodness, when you see all three of these go on them. So, hey, let me ask you something. Red Patch, you seem to know a lot about Death Knight, or at least Blood Death Knight. How come sometimes my Blood Boil applies 3 stacks? Is there some way that I can always do that, or is it just like if I reapply? Like there, I just applied it, it only applies 1 stack? Nope, okay, because then I press it again. Still only 1 stack, but how am I doing that? It's hard. Oh my gosh, that Death Strike damage for healing is insane. Love to see it. Stack per rune weapon active. Okay. So when I press my dancing rune weapon and then I apply Blood Boil, you see a lot more stacks. Got you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. No, I don't have aggro. That poor guy had to run. Yeah, that was bad on my part. I didn't have the grips that I thought I had, to be honest. But here we have Dancing Rune Weapon. Let's pop it and let's slam. Let's also press Blood Boil because now we know that we get bonus dots applied during that. Which, by the way, now we saw Dancing Rune Weapon kind of active. Aw, man, I didn't quite get the 3 stack off. Priest, run to me, brother. Okay, very nice. Oh, my mouse was up here. Oops. Maybe I need to have it to where it always shows my cursor. Is there a way to do that? Because like when I right click it, it disappears, but I do want to be able to track where it is on the screen at all times. I think that would help a lot. Your Apex talent will also just give passive rune weapons. So when you're max, you should track that too. Gotcha, okay. One stack extra per weapon, got you. Thank you guys, y'all are amazing. How do y'all know all that? Do y'all know every spec? Surely there's one of you guys that has at least alted every spec and just at least knows like some of the ins and outs of each of them. I don't have Dancing Rune Weapon quite yet. Let's build up our bone shields. Death Strike a few times, and then I'm going to pop Dancing Rune Weapon. I'm going to pop Death Advance so I don't get knocked. I think the knock's coming up, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I have a ghoul that I can summon. Let's summon him. I totally forgot about this button. I just need to macro it, because that is... How much damage does he do? He's just doing like 100 damage in melee. I mean, it adds up, right? Like, is that global even worth it, though? I don't know. Totally forgot I had that little guy. Oh. Boom. Hey, did we level up? We did. Okay. Oh, and we get a hero talent. Okay.
These halls have found peace. I hope that one day.
Oh my God! When Crimson Scourge is consumed, you gain 12% strength for 12 seconds. Hello, 12% of your main stat for 12 seconds. Now I need to know, what is Crimson Scourge? Crimson Scourge. Let's look it up. Okay. What is Crimson Scourge? Okay, here. Maybe it's a passive? Yeah, okay. Your auto attacks on targets infected with your blood plague have a chance to make your next death and decay. Oh, so that's those little smear marks that I'm getting. Gotcha, okay. Okay. So every time that I cast a free Death and Decay, I just get 12% strength? That's broken. That's really strong. That's crazy. I could talent and Enfeeble to make the pet somewhat useful. Nah. Is the pet summon off the GCD? I guess I could test that. I don't think it is. If it was off the GCD, I'd just macro it to like AMS or something, you know. Okay, let me skip this ad. We go right back to it. All right, speed run. Let's go. This guy doesn't have much mana. Okay, big heals. Yeah, I definitely know I'm going to die to that pool a couple times while actually doing keys. Like, now I just have 12% mana. That's broken. Maybe I should, like, wait to press Dancing Rune Weapon until I have that boosted strength. I mean, that's so much extra main stat. Like, that's insanity. Pop Icebound. Have some more mitigation going. Our monk is dying. Is he just dying to swirlies? Looks like it. Okay. First pull down. No one's helping with these little prisoners. You need to see it.
He be the one bringing my people here. Keep out of his way. For now.
Okay, someone aggro the berserker back there. Take that. Okay, now I'm taking damage, guys. Now we are taking some damage. My death strikes actually matter. You love to see it. I have Dancing Rune Weapon, but I kind of want to wait till a bigger pool. Okay, now that I'm actually taking some damage because we leveled up, we're level 86, I guess our scaling got broken again. Or like bad broken. So maybe we swap back to Deathbringer. The tankier of our two hero talents. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Blood Plague everything. Put those 3 stacks on. God, knowing that is making me play a lot better, I think. Our Hunter's cranking some damage. Do that or no one else is pressing their damage buttons. Oh, there's a patrol here. Dang. Oh. Sucks. But I can use him to get some bone shield stacks saved up for these next few pools. Vamp Blood on to help get that shield. I know, right? I need to be better about pressing my cooldowns more aggressively. But once we get in actual dungeons, like, I'm gonna have to learn how to cycle my cooldowns. Like, keeping one rolling basically at all times. Need to have Death and Decay down. There's the free one. Now we have Dancing Rune Weapon during it. Oh my goodness, we're blasting. So much damage. And I'm a tank. Let's get more strength. Whew. Dude, 12% of your main stat. Like, that's kind of mind-blowing. From one hero talent, 12% main stat. Imagine if, like, Mistweaver Monk... Like, think of it like this. One of our strongest talents as a Mistweaver Monk is that we get 10% haste. Like, during Heart of the Jade Serpent or whatever. So imagine if that, instead of 10% haste, if that was 12% intellect. Like, that's insane. I mean, 10% haste and 12% intellect is... They're both insane. I'm not gonna lie. But, sorry, I forgot to pull this one Berserker, so we're just gonna wait till he passes. And move on down. We might have to pull that Juggernaut. That's fine. Come on, team. Make it through. Watch out. Monk. Watch out, Monk. Oh, Hunter. Doesn't Hunter have invisibility? Camouflage? Oh, I fell down, so... we hope that he can skip it. He did notice that he almost pulled. So, I think you'll be fine. Come on, Mr. Hunter. Ken. I wonder if his name's Ken. Nice, the Hunter made it. Yeah, let's wait until we get that strength proc. Press our big buttons. Okay, there's the strength proc. Let's Death and Decay, Dancing Rune Weapon, and blast. AMS, do some shielding on the allies, because they need it. Back up a bit. Uh-oh. One friend's up in the sky. It's okay, he's a monk. They literally fly. Let's advance the knock. Also see if we can move the bosses a little closer to the traps, just for my allies. I'm out of bone shield stacks. I need to be better about marrow rending. That's what's killing my teams. They're just standing in the swirlies. Okay, for the next tank buster, I'm going to actually use a cooldown. Our damage is very low. You can tell the hunter's doing a bunch of damage. But everyone else in the group, something about Shadow Priest, but I feel like every time that we've had a Shadow Priest in our leveling groups, they do such bad damage. I don't know if their scaling's just like wacky or what, but the damage is pitiful. I'm gonna save my cooldowns, Dancing Rune Weapon, for the next pool, so we can do a big AoE pool. I don't know though, our healer's kind of struggling. Kill him with fire. Yes, you were right. Leveling dungeons being such a face roll gives a lot of people false impression of difficulty, 100%. Worst case, those snap down and you can take them into the boss MVI. True. How is Mistweaver bad? It is not. No, someone recommended that we put that as the title, so that's the title. No, Mistweaver's crazy. I'm a Mistweaver main. That's why, like, it's kind of like a joke. I asked what the title should be for the series, and someone recommended that, and I was like, you know what? That's perfect. That is beautiful. Okay, let's kick. Keep on pulling. No one pulled the Guardian this time. Or the Gnarlden, sorry. Get our damage down. What's up, Zaraki? Press. Fade. Press. Fade. Bait the circle over here a bit better. Okay, we can pull more. Our poor priest doesn't know how to get out of this. The free D&D proc, yeah. What made you choose Sand Lane? I'm switching between the two and having trouble to decide which hero trait I like more. I think I like Deathbringer more. The thing is, Sand Lane just does more damage. And in these leveling groups, I really don't mind losing some survivability for more damage, you know what I mean? Just speeding up the keys a little bit will matter, especially because you look here, we are one of the 2 DPS in this group. I prefer Deathbringer, though. When I played a little bit of Frost Death Knight last season, we played Deathbringer with that build, so I'm used to it. I don't really know how to maximize it that much yet, but I do look forward to, like, learning that, you know what I mean? Helpful tip, maybe use Death's Caress to maintain bone shield stacks. 1 rune versus 2 at higher stack, that's a great point. That is a great point. Because, yeah, 2's expensive. Very expensive. Alright, let's keep on cruising. Oh, I didn't have my kick. Keep on pulling. Go back to the caster. This guy in. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Ooh, we get that free proc. Very nice. Once that next warrior dies, I'll use my Gore Fiends to just to break them all. I mean, I did have my Frontal Cone, which I definitely should have used instead, but it's fine. It was me. Uh-oh, what was you? It was you. It was Arcane Incandescence that recommended the title. It's such a good title, though. I mean, I guess you have to, like, be in on it to know that it's a good title, unless... But it really is just rage bait at that point. Which I'm down for. I never rage bait. I need to rage bait more often. Okay, let's pop a cooldown. Our healer's not here yet. Yeah, definitely, I need to rage bait more often. I feel like it's something I'd be good at. I'm actually having to death strike myself up here, which is kind of fun. We're getting a taste of what it requires to live as a Death Knight. My bone shield stacks are falling off. Gonna move on down. Clickbait Deluxe 10 out of 10. Yeah, you cooked. You cooked, Arcane. It's so good. It's so good. Especially because, like, I never get to call Mistweaver bad because, like, I'm not going to call Mistweaver bad. I love Mistweaver. But when Mistweaver's really good, we can call it bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's the perfect time for that title. It's just so good. Yeah, like, Mistweaver's even, like, it's good in both forms of content. Like, we're still pretty good in Raid, even though they've tried to take us down quite a bit. Let's save Dancing Rune Weapon when we actually need to do big damage. I think I can AMS that bolt. I don't think it'll really damage me, maybe. Go and spawn in the boss. Boom Baya says, this is the new Mistweaver peak. Honestly, true, yeah. I mean, what was the peak before? Like, Dragonflight Season 2, maybe? Or Season 3, whichever season it was in Dragonflight. I've heard Mistweaver's peak before was, a lot of people say it was BFA. I didn't play in BFA. But yeah, I mean, it's so good. They have nerfed it down a lot in PvP. I would say that the true peak was before they nerfed it in PvP, because then it was like Turbo Bis in PvP, Turbo Bis in PvE. So I would definitely say the beginning of Season 1 of Midnight was when it was at its true peak. You can grip the ads onto each other, yeah. I mean, for just 2 ads, I'm not going to, but when we have 4, I might. Dragonflight Season 3 of Mirdrasil for me was Mistweaver peak, yeah. So I think my personal peak, the one that got overlooked really big time, was, I think Mistweaver's true peak, it's gonna be a hot take, I'm gonna just soak this one. Mistweaver's true peak was Sanctum of Domination tier of Shadowlands. That was back when we could have 2 legendaries, and the 2 legendaries that we used were our Venthyr one and Ancient Teachings. And the Venthyr, oh my gosh, the Venthyr legendary was so broken. Like, it was legitimately broken. So that's why I would put that as our peak. Because in Mythic Plus, if you had your Venthyr ability up, which you always did thanks to Legendary, it was literally a 20-second cooldown, right? So you'd have it up, active for like 24 seconds, then down for 20. Like, that's broken. That, in Raid, it carried your HPS. In Mythic Plus, if you had it active, your group was not dying at all. Like, your group was just alive, okay? Like, they were living until... That's it. They were just living. So I think that was broken. The reason why that version of Mistweaver, no one really thought of it as the peak Mistweaver, was because, if you think about it, that was back when Holy Paladin had Ashen Hollow, and that just overshadowed everything. Shaman had Vesper Totem, which was such broken healer damage. Like, I don't think we've ever seen, or I don't think I've ever seen, since I've started playing the game, I haven't seen healer damage get that good. Vesper Totem was so much damage. Also, like, Disc and Holy had Boon of the Ascended. That was such a powerful cooldown, too. That I really do think that that all led to just Mistweaver being overshadowed then, and then, like, a lot of people didn't realize just how good it was. But yeah, it was... That version of Mistweaver was so strong that was my vote for... Well, I think Midnight Mistweaver is definitely better than that, but they were very similar. I mean, that version of Mistweaver did not struggle on any pool because Venthyr was broken. And now, like, Mistweaver doesn't struggle really because your spinning Prank X broken, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, you could argue either way. Afraid of getting knocked off the platform. I know something here has a knock. Is it just the boss? Might just be the boss. Yeah, Ashen Hollow was just so strong Season 1 of Shadowlands that it overshadowed anything that any other healer could do, right? And then, oh no, yeah, something has... Oh, it's the tornado. The monk almost got knocked off there. Dragonflight Season 3. Yeah, Dragonflight Season 3 was a really strong Mistweaver tier. For sure. Like, 100%. Like, if you're looking at what season was Mistweaver so much stronger than everything else, I definitely think this season is the play. Unless back before I played, like back in, like, I've heard that Mistweaver was really strong in BFA, and I've heard it's really strong in just Mist of Pandaria. But like I said, I did not play back in either of those times, so I wouldn't know. I definitely need to move out during this. I'm actually doing some damage. Once the Tank Buster starts again. Back to cheese. Don't drop a puddle. Spot. Okay. I'm a Mirdrasil biased because of that seedling trinket, dude. Don't remind me. I miss the seedling, dude. That thing was even crazy in Mythic Plus. I'm a big fan of healer trinkets that give us damage. So one of the trinkets that I love was back in Dragonflight. I don't know which season it was. Back in Dragonflight, there was a trinket from one of the raid bosses that just pulsed out little rings of damage, and it got stronger like with each pulse or like each time you used it or something. It was called Reverberating Resonance or something like that. Resonating Reservoir. My dyslexia is destroying my brain right now, but it was something like that, okay? That trinket did so much healer damage, like you would literally top the charts on a pool that you'd use it. That, like, I love that trinket. And we're knocked out of the platform. I'm dead. Hate to see it. Trash tank. Oh god, please don't die to that in an actual Mythic Plus dungeon. Please. Alright. Be out of here. DA negates the knockback here. That's advanced? Yeah. No need for Bloody K to stand in the corner. Well, I understand that, but the corner does keep the puddles from spawning, which is like, that's why I'm doing it. I don't really care about the knockback unless, you know, I should care about it because it's killed me twice now. But I'm just gonna stand in the cheese spot. Cheese is good, man. Cheese is good. I was vegan for 7 months in college, and let me tell you, cheese is good. The narrator, he did die like that again, admitting, but yeah, I know, right? Fast forward 6 months. It was then that he knew. And I've seen a Myth Raider bear fly off just like that. Can't happen. Wait, what? You have 2 dashes as a bear. You can kick and do your little wild charge. How did you die? I don't have anything except for my little legs that waddle. Okay, we were in the slow dungeon again. This is the run around fun dungeon. Let's kick. Let's move. Big pool. We're gonna have a bunch of totems killing us. Probably should check to make sure our healer's not AFK before I do this, though. We do have time dilation, though, so that's pretty big. I have to focus up a bit. Whenever I do pulls like this, like, I actually do have to focus. But look at that damage, dude. Where is our group's damage? I guess our hunter's AFK. Huh. We have an Og Evoker. Leveling as an Og Evoker feels kind of useless, though. Well, hold on. He's actually doing damage, so maybe not. I forget they actually do damage now. We don't have to kill the totems, because killing the thing that put the totem there will kill the totem. Ah, I didn't pull all of it. Oops. I thought I pulled everything. My bad. Man, I miss weak auras. I used to have such a good weak aura package for Blood Death Knight. Like, it was really good about tracking bone shield stacks. I had this cool little shield icon. My runic power, it could track pretty well. I just had a good UI for Blood Death Knight. Good stun. Man, an Og Evoker that's using their utility in leveling keys, you love to see it. They're going far in life. Okay, what do we fight next? Ah. Where's the turtle? Pop our dancing rune weapon, get that big damage rolling. We're also getting stacked. Oh, I forgot to blood boil. No. Okay, so big damage was not rolling, in fact. Here's the turtle. How am I supposed to deal with this turtle? Are we supposed to just focus it or ignore it or what? Like, lame. Do I kite away from it? Oh god. Million's dead. By the way, this boss does more damage the more he moves. I'm pretty sure. And he just ran all across the platform. Ugh. Gross. I'm waddling. I'm coming. Whoa. This stupid turtle, man. Get out of here. Alright, where's the boss? Oh, we can just... Oh, we can't go up yet. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Kill the turtle. Okay, turtle down. Now, boss? You know, it's kind of lame. This place is called the Void Scar Arena. So, like, this room that we're in feels like an arena, right? Like, it gives arena vibes. But you're only here for, like, the first half of the dungeon. Kind of confusing. Like, this dungeon doesn't really know what it wants to be. Pop death's advanced so we don't move. Yeah, my health bar is actually moving now, so I'm having to like focus on passives and stuff, like making sure that I keep some bone shield stacks. I think it might not be a thing anymore, but do I still need to stay above 5 bone shield stacks? There used to be a passive where like you gain a bunch of haste if you stay above that threshold and stuff. I think that's still a thing. Like, I'm not doing a good job of maintaining that much bone shield. Okay, boss down. Keep on moving. I used to have a Weakor that played the Deja Vu meme when I used charge. That's awesome. Yeah, face that little guy to the wall so it doesn't move. You're right. It's just that I'm so slow, I couldn't really position myself in time before his next charge. You know what I mean? No, I'm feared. Okay, I can break that. I can break that with my... Oh my goodness, I'm glad I remembered. I have a racial that lets me break fears. Oh my goodness. That was almost so bad, but I did cheat death there. So I am prone to dying at this point. Mad Shriek, no, please help me with the kicks. No, I'm dead. Oh, no. Oh, that's so cringe. What? It ports me back to the start of the dungeon. Hello? Other side is much easier. Say noted. Noted. I do not tank. Interesting. I also have a skill to break fears. I mean, I've been using Lichborn. Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what I used. Maybe I used that and not my racial? What's my racial called? That guy's... They're dead, okay. Yeah, so I pressed Lichborn, but maybe I don't have my racial keybound. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I have my racial keybound. Our healer's not here, so... He AFK'd there. He's having troubles with movement or something. Every time he tries to move his character, it just types. Maybe his enter key on his keyboard's glitching or something. Blood for the blood god, exactly. We gotta die every now and then. Please the gods. Whoa! Maybe I don't type while I die. I'm sitting here dying to 2 mobs. But to be fair, we don't have a healer with us. We're just waiting on the healer. Racial is in general, it's the same icon. Maybe that's why I'm getting tripped up. Will of the Forsaken. Yeah, I definitely don't have this keybound. I'll put it here though. That's right. So yeah, use my Blood Death Knight button, not my racial. Good to know though. Okay, healer says they're back. Doesn't look like they're back. Oh, team? All coming? Are they just like AFK down there? What's going on? Teabag this guy. Are they lost? I bet they're lost. I mean, I probably should go down and retrieve them, but that's not my job. I just tank things and die. Do they go up the other side? Is there another way to go up? I am very confusion right now. Okay. We're juiced up. I have full stacks of my bone shield. Big buttons rolling. Okay, big buttons fell off. I don't need to refresh my bone boil, my death boil, whatever that's called, while they have 3 stacks on them, because it just refreshes the one and deletes the other 2, I'm pretty sure. That feels like a bug, but also it takes away a lot of our damage. I feel like we can pull more, right? Surely with our healer fixing his buttons. I don't know why I'm pulling extra trash, but... Get in, guys. I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, we're struggling. We're dying to the shriek going off, but like, the other people have kicks too. I'm using like so much CC to keep these from going off, and they're still going off. Use your kicks. I mean, those poisons are racking up on us, though. Oh yeah, we're doing some big self healing now. The keys are getting, the dungeons are getting kind of real. Can I grip that guy? I can't. This spec is so much fun. Oh, I thought that was the healing chart. I was like, did I just do 136 million healing? No, that's the overall damage. So that's from every dungeon we've done today. Which, that's not telling me anything. I should probably turn that off, but it's whatever. We'll keep it up. Gotta keep my ego high if I want to tank well. Okay, we lived it. It wasn't pretty. But we lived it. Also, I think people are respawning all the way back at the start of the dungeon. That's toxic. They need to add more respawns in here. The more bone shield charges, the better. It gives a lot of buffs. Gotcha, okay. It's just hard to rack up. It's like, Marind is a boring spell to press, but I need to aggro something to keep the stacks that I've built up thus far, you know? But unfortunately, we have boss time. If I play my Undead DK, I make a macro just to change the icons so they're not the same. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, that's not a bad idea at all. They're reusing an asset. Like, why would I not change the icon? Oh boy. They'll probably add a respawn point next season. Got to get the vintage WoW experience. Yeah, true. Crazy that this used to be every dungeon experience. DRW gives charges. Yeah, Dancing Rune Weapon gives charges if talented. Yeah, that's why like every time I press it, I have a lot of stacks. Oh boy, he's offline. Okay. We can finish this key with 4 people. But yeah, we definitely should kick the AFK. Probably got tired of having to walk back, so. So I'm supposed to kite away from that guy, but I think in these leveling dungeons, I think I'll just go and kill it. Pop a defensive every time that one's alive. Oh. Probably avoid that. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. We're back. We're living. Poison Splash? Yeah, I'm just going to pull him all the way over here. I think we can avoid this next one. Ow! Was that supposed to dodge that? That felt like something I should dodge. Noted. Okay, let's avoid the knockback. Very nice. Oh, didn't avoid that one. Yeah, but now I have Dancing Rune Weapon. We should get another DPS in here after this. There's probably so many DPS just waiting on a group to get in. Let's queue up again. Equip our helm. Yeah, we already have another DPS, dude. Crazy.
Let me show you something more fun.
Did it spawn them all the way to the back? Where did it put our new guy? It put him all the way at the start of the dungeon. I'm just gonna start pulling. I don't even know, man. I need to go pull that guy that's glowing over there. I'm pulling so much extra trash. I really don't care. I'm just running around grabbing mobs at this point. Get in here, mini boss. Pop our big defensive. Ooh, good defensive choice too, because heal absorb, and this defensive makes me take more healing too, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, big heal absorb on me. Our new guy got here and immediately died, so that's tragedy all around. You hate to see it. Pop dancing rune weapon. Apply our 3 stacks of the dot to everyone. Oh boy. Guys, have you ever seen the movie Dodgeball? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. That's all you gotta do. I think I just keep pulling though, right? Let's grab those little jellyfish. Just free damage. Trying to keep my bone shield stacks high during these easier pools. Just so once we come out of them, I'll have good bone shield stacks for the big pools. Okay, we got too many bosses left. Nixavar and Nolatros. Nixavar. Ooh, my bone shield stacks are getting chomped up. Okay, though, I'm about to have my bone shield cooldown. Go and press it. Dancing rune weapon. Rip this guy over. Let's go ahead. I guess I'm just gonna pull one of these guys. Go ahead and move on to this guy. Pop it offensive. Slam some damage. Cosmic Orb. That sounds like something I want to dodge. Yup. Oh. Found a friend. Got some jellyfish there, but nah, we just keep on moving. Okay, finally. Gosh, that little gauntlet's so annoying. Finally, we can move upstairs. Did I need to? Did I need to kill all that? I don't know. Dodgeball is one of the best movies. Cannot change my mind on that. I need to watch it again. It's been a long time since I've watched it. Yeah, this season was definitely a dodgeball season. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, it targeted me and the hunter. Yikes. Wait, that might actually be this. Having it target you and someone else that's outside of the room, they can just drop it out there and then run in. You just have, really, you just have one orb to deal with. Okay. Surely they see us grabbing our orbs or pulling them to the big circles. Let's pull all the way out here. Rest in peace, Rogue. You will be missed. I can B-res him, though. Oh, dude, you almost had it and you dashed over here. Rogue, you're dying. The mechanic. I don't know where my B-res button is, to be honest. Oops, I need to fix that. I need to click bind it. Just put it on the like R button for res. I don't know. stand between these two so I don't have to move. I'll move over here so that's where they need to take their orbs to. Dude, the center of this arena is just pure death. Kind of crazy. This fight's gonna be a race. We're gonna have to come up with some fun strats to deal with that fight. Okay. GG. Oh, I haven't been using it, but I have one of the best toys in the game. And it's the perfect toy for this character. Also, Afterlife, I think I'm at 86. I think I'm 86. Let's see. Yes, we're level 86. We're getting close. We're about like 2 dungeons away from 87 as well. But I have one of the best toys, and it's so perfect for this character. I can become Arthas himself. I think his name's Arthas. But look how cool this is, dude. I become... Isn't he the OG Lich King, maybe? I don't know. I don't know lore. We know this. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But, guys, I am starving right now. I am so hungry, and I need to go down and cook. Gotta cook tonight. What am I making tonight? Let's see. I have stuff to make these like sweet potato tacos with like this like spicy cream and stuff, and a salsa. But I also have stuff to make a really good soup. Maybe I text my wife and ask her what she's craving. But I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna call the stream here, and I'm gonna go cook and eat because I'm starving. But you guys are amazing. You guys are seriously amazing. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today, and a special shout out to Vlad for raiding us. And speaking of raiding, let me hop on Twitch. Let's go ahead and raid another streamer. That way we can spread the love that was spread to us. Raiding is how I got my start. Someone raided me, and it like literally gave me a chance at streaming. So yeah, like I said, let's definitely spread the love elsewhere. Send all of you guys on Twitch over to another stream. I appreciate you, Harrigor. Thank you all to everyone that stopped in and hung out today. I know it's different seeing me tank, but I'm honestly, my mind is blown at how many people are willing to watch me tank. I think it's just fun, you know? But hey, Zugsy is streaming his Mistweaver monk, and I think all of Vlad's viewers would be happy to be sent on over to Zugsy. Zugsy's amazing. Definitely up there with Vlad among the goats. So, he looks like he has a hype train going, guys. Let's get in there and just spam the emotes. Let's start a raid on Zugsy. Get in there, show the support, show the love. If you're watching on YouTube, hop on over to Twitch so you can join in the raid. But I appreciate you all so much. I will not be streaming tomorrow. My wife got promoted, so there's a promotion party. So no stream tomorrow, but stay tuned in the Discord for when I'll go live next. It'll likely be Friday. So we're going to go and celebrate my wife. She's the GOAT. Seriously the GOAT. So I'm definitely excited to hang out with her and her coworkers and celebrate her promotion. But guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Let's get in there and raid. Let's go. Bye, guys. Bye. I'm going to say, do I smell a hype train?